Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Just forgot to put my link in my Discord. There we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. I am Jocktal. It is time for Roulette Spaghetti with my friends. We got Taj and Chihaya in the living room already, which is super duper exciting. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hi, Hex. Hi. Welcome in. How are you doing? Good morning, Kaj. Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. So today we're going to be doing, I will be over momentarily. Oh, thank you. Haircut looking nice. A cheat thing. Oh, you mean this? Wow. Hey, good day. Good day. Hi, Tris. Welcome in. Welcome in. Come on in. Come on in. Take a seat. Take a seat. Get in that living room. Today we are doing level 76 Role Quests. Hey, Nami. After we do some Roulette Spaghetti, I've decided that I'm going to get my FC members in on Roulettes, period. And then if there's room for other people, then we'll add other people. So, but I just want my FC members to know, as long as you've got that W-O-E in your name, like you are in. I just want to say, hey, Mia, how's it going? How's it going? Nia, are you my fourth member? Are you my fourth member? You're my fourth member. Oh my God. See, that's another thing. So, okay, so FC members, top priority. Second, you meet me in the living room. And then if there's spots left over, then you can join in. I like the way we're doing it. Hey, I love this glam that you've done. It's so cool. And then you've done a new one too, Nami. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, let's get this flowers out of the way. Okay, so I love it. I love it. I just noticed that your little, like, I just noticed that your reindeer antlers are, like, leather sewn. That's really neat. Probably filled with stuffing. Nami looks like a proper tank lady now. Proper warrior. Proper warrior. And then Kaj and I are hippies. Well, Kaj is a hippie, and then I'm pretty lady. All right, let's do a ready check. Let's just hop in. I mean, we've got everybody here. We just need one person to... Oh, no, we've got a healer. We've got a tank. We've got everything. Yep, pretty dress time. Well, one of us is going to have to change. Nope. And no, nope. I put this dress on first. And then you copied me. And all right, let's hop into the dungeon. What are we gonna get? I'm gonna do minimum, no, not minimum high level. Limited leveling roulette? Yeah, limited leveling roulette. And then we'll, oh, wait, no, don't. Pray remind me. Okay. Who got you the dress? Huh. I can't remember. I can't remember who got you the dress. I've always had this dress. Whoa, 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 whoa. Kaj is in for a 15 stream streak. We got streakers. In your name, I will go protect the Tonberries. Lolly ho, Quizzy. Quizzy, I spotted you in Emerang when I was logging on and switching places. I tried to find you, but I think you had already vanished. That was really fun. Eek, help. I got you, babes. Boy, do I love that you've got to protect the Tonberries in this section of the dungeon. I love it. Is that the last round of enemies? I think so. All right, I'm going to kite them a little bit so that we can add some DPS time with them. So DPS can get all cozy with them. And then we'll take them now. So I don't have raw intuition on this one. So I need to keep that in mind because I'm going to end up thinking I have my self-heal and I won't. So I do not have that. But I do have equilibrium. I don't have equilibrium. Alright, so I don't have any of my self-heals. Except for my melee rotation, so I'm going to use that now. Did the tunnels part? Oh, you were catching up? You did the tunnels part? Did you find the guys missing Vobert coin? That's what you did, right? And the dude's missing Vobert coin? No, oh, me too? What? We got a 35 stream streak from Nami. That's a big streak. You are a big streaking. I gotta tell you, I'm honored to be a part of your routine and your day. Thank you for joining the living room community and you know, hanging out with me so much. I did the ton. Yeah, you found the Vobert coin. That's awesome. On berry saving. Woo woo. Yeah, Tris. You know, I've liked Tom Berry's Shank turned me on to Tom Berry's when he like started pointing out how really cool they are, and I really got to looking at the character, and then in this game they really expanded on the lore quite a bit. And then what had happened was in in 6, I ended up getting my ass handed to me by a chest full of Tonberry. And it trolled me so good, man. It trolled me so good. You gotta take out these spears. And then when I finally went at the Tonberry chest, I swear, man, that Tonberry chest. Okay, do you remember going back to finish it? Were you here for that? Or is this something that you've done? Really? Back when 6 was 3 and 4 was 2? They were called pugs, not Tonberries? Really? Am I familiar with the Scholar Quest? No. Not at all. I think it's going to be a very long while before I do them. You can feel free to tell me things. I think I'm okay with that. I don't think I was here for it. I just remember the chest well. Okay, so what happened was I thought for sure that chest had something good because of the fight, right? So I put it off until a lot later. I went back when I was a lot higher level so that I could actually handle the chest. And then when we finally beat the chest and then you find out what was in it, it was just such a kick in the nuts. I was like, really? Is that it? And Shank was like, yep, congratulations. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be joking. The Tonberry chest. Alright, so I'm just ducking and dodging with all these AoEs and these the piss pools. And I'm trying to get my single rotation off. I'm going to leave the AoEs to the DPS because I just want to make sure that I stay healed. I guess we were supposed to grab these guys over also. I guess, yeah, I guess we're just pacing ourselves really nicely, you know, nice and cozy. Dip, dodge, dive, and dip, and dodge. I was dodging it. Neo was doing the backup rescue just in case I didn't. Super sweet. Tonberry lore on Scholar is dope. Oh, there's Tonberry lore, huh? Oh, so basically we'll learn a whole bunch more Tonberry lore in the Scholar Quest line. Really? Well, because the thing is Jocktal is going... So I've got my 5 classes for this one, plus Machinist. I'm not going to do any more classes. Oh, take them out of the red? Sorry, Nia. I thought that I had. Or I thought that we just had to stay out of the red. The red on the ground buffs them? Okay. Alright, cool. Good to know, good to know, good to know. Let's get them out of the red. Ready to go? Let's go. Let's go. Get them out of the red. The red buffs them. We've done it. Thank you for explaining that to me, Nia. So we've got our 5 classes on this character, plus machinist for the tower. I'm gonna bring them all over here, and then aggro them here. Yeah. On Jocktal, on the Bunny Boy, once we finish Dawn Trail, we're gonna do a whole like every single day is gonna be like a journey to getting Jocktal up to snuff, so that we can do Dawn Trail with Jocktal as well. And then once we do that, so here's the classes that we're gonna do for him. Dark Knight, because I hear the lore is really good. I was thinking Black Mage, but I might go Summoner. But I was thinking Black Mage. Maybe Summoner could be a thing, but I was thinking Black Mage. And then also, what's it called? Yeah, grab that one for us, Nia. Awesome. Perfect. He's just staying on the red, though, is the only thing. I gotta do my rotation. Here we go. What else are we gonna do with Jocktal? What was the healer class? Sage? But I think Sage is already good. We just need to raise it up a little bit. Hi, Cinder. Welcome in. Good to see you. Come here. There you go. Did I get a haircut? I did. Do you like it? Perhaps styled differently today? No, I got it cut. I did. I always get self-conscious after a haircut. I never know if it looks good or not. Raul Julia? I'll fucking take that, man. I'll Gomez Adams you all day long. Cara mia. I'm gonna assume you mean that as a compliment because Raul Julia was dope. That guy gave life to Street Fighter, like in a way that I never imagined. Raul Julia. God, I know exactly what you're quoting too. It's when M. Bison was talking to Chun-Li. For me, it was a Tuesday. Haha. Yo, it's so much harder than the film needed it to. Why was he going for an Oscar with Street Fighter? Like, why was he full going for it? Sorry, I got full focus faced. Oh my god. So I'm on Benadryl. So I'm like getting fully immersed. I'm like, wow, colors. She comes in colors everywhere. I'm like, oh my god, this is so beautiful. This game is gorgeous. What's happening right now? Look at this tunnel with the hole in the wall. It's amazing. The way the fire effect goes on. Wow. You know what's really sad though is all the dead tonberries. Feels bad man about those. Not gonna lie. Alright, let's put on some mitigators and then hang out here with our friends. I can also do an arm's length. So we can slow down the attack speed of our foes. That's awesome. I mean, that's just great. That's like, you know, I've got all the power in Hollywood. I might as well do something that my kids really want me to do. What's another example of that? During COVID, John Krasinski from The Office, he saw that his kids' imaginations were starting to kind of, what do you call it? Like, the kids weren't being as imaginative as he was used to them being. So he decided to write that movie, Ifs, with them. So he basically had the kids writing a movie with him. And he used his power in Hollywood to make his kids' like imagination come to life. That's just so cool to me. Kaj got the drainage. Thank you, Kaj. Nia helped because I'm short. I see. I see. We can't expect baby to turn every wheel on her own. Oh, whoops. I thought I was not in that. Okay. Reprisal, please. Up we go. Neo was like trying to do something, but she had aggro from a mob. Then she stared at me. But to me, it sounds like a skill issue. Like, why are you getting aggro as a healer? I don't think I'm gonna get heals for the rest of the dungeon if I keep this shit up. Too OP? Yeah, nerf yourself. Perish. You see the way they talk to me? I just get abused. We smash them, brother. Into pulp. Yes, pulp. Who are you talking to? You're on your own here, man. There is no one on your side. Oh, run away. Help. Oh, the red. Get him out of the red. It buffs them. Get him out of the red. Ow. I'm feeding. The blood comes from my body. Ow. The man, he slices. He slices me. Ow. Come here, get out of the red. I hate when you're like this. Oh, we actually need to kill this idol. Yeah, thank you. Yay. I'm jumping back to this spot after a work call. Yes. Yes. I love that Triss, like myself, Triss is a and another thing kind of person. And another phone call. I thought I was out of it. This guy hurts me on a fundamental level. Oh, there's ads? Ow. I'm paralyzed. Oh no. I'm gonna kill him. Stupid Zenith. Get out of here, Zenith. Stupid sacred standards. I suspect Raul Julia took the Street Fighter role sincerely because it was for the kids. Oh, yeah. And I think he knew he was dying at the time too, so he might have approached us a last hurrah kind of thing. Wowee. Did you hear? Probably not. He's got another phone call. Okay. But they've got another phone call. What a jerk. Yeah. That guy was really mean. And none of that was my fault. Where's Nia? Hold on. I've got my grovel ready to go. Gomen nasai. Gomen nasai. Gomen. Gomen. Yeah, so you told me about the thing about Raul Julia and the kids, and I related it to, I heard a story about how John Krasinski, well, God, that angry sound. It came through with my eyes closed even. John Krasinski wrote the movie with his kids during COVID because he wanted their imaginations to flourish. Hey, Quizzy! Is Quizzy in the plant? Quizzy's a plant. We have to, does anyone have the water? Does anyone have the watering can? There he is. Hi. Hey, friend. How are you today? There's the watering can. Good to see you, Quizzy. Quizzy, we've only got one more roulettes to get, and then we can pick you up, okay? All right. We got the leveling roulettes. Oh, Nia bounced out. Okay, I'm gonna add you, and then Nia, you'll hop on in for the rest of them. I hope so. All right. Sweet. We just need to get our party together. So, if one person would be so kind as to go healer or tank. Either healer or tank. Either healer or tank, and I'll fill. All right. Chihaya went healer. I will go tank. I will do an R check. And then we should be ready to go. I think we're fine. I think we're good to go. Chihaya, are you ready? You ready, dear? Look at how nice she looks. I love this hair. Whoa, so mysterious. So mysterious. Was she gonna go astrologer? Very mysterious. Very mysterious. I love that the ears just cut through. Like, honestly, that's the way to do it. We don't mind clipping. We get clipping in like official cutscenes. I'm gonna do one more art check just to see if we're ready to go this time. We get clipping in official cutscenes. I see no reason why they can't just clip the ears through every single hat. Just put it through, and then we can decide for ourselves if we think it looks bad, and then we won't wear it. But for the most part, we just want to be able to wear hats, right? Thought I had Sage. Probably a Nami class. That's what happens when you have two very high-leveled characters, I bet. You're like, wait, what do I have on each one? Wait, what? Oh, I've got to put my Defiance on. Pink stance. Maybe arm play. Reprisal. Rather. I think I missed one. Did I miss one? Oh, I don't have that attack? Really? Alright. Quizzy is going to get the key! Woo! Thanks, Quizzy! Thank you, buddy. So now we can head back to the gate. Got my reprisal on. Listen to those flappy wings. Very flappy. It's an incredibly flappy wing. Happy hump day, everyone. I think my Benadryl is really starting to hit me. Feels great. Thank you for getting the door, my good sir. Great yellow pelican. Oh, great yellow pelican. I don't have that attack. Okay. It would be really nice to remember that. Wow. I am triple poisoned, but that's okay. Poison doesn't affect Lalafell like it affects other people. Oh, I got the poison healed off of me. I was really starting to get used to that. It made my blood tickle. Not really a lot to do in a dungeon like Stray Flocks. Long Slop. But what I do like, I like when dungeons aren't straight dungeons. I like when it's like someplace outside of like a cave or something like that. Like Doma Castle is a really cool dungeon. Gimlet Dark, the battlefield. I just wish that these earlier dungeons had actual soundtracks to them, rather than just fight music. Lore accurate about the poison? Really? Do Lalafell really not get affected by poison as much? Come on in. Lalafell build up their immunity and poison by taking it in small doses. Fucking awesome. The Dead Ends is great for that. Is the Dead Ends the one where you go on a tour? If you know, you know. Literal chaos gremlin. Right? Yeah. Or where you go on a little tour. It's just a nice, heartwarming tour. Another really good one is that multiple weather and like that multiple environment place in Endwalker. I seem to remember there's something like that. Like there's a thing. There's like a lot of different environments that you go one from the other. Gosh, I have so much that I need to remember. Yes, the Catissus Hyperborea. I'm probably not saying that correctly. The 87 dungeon. Oh, I've got so long to go before we get there. That's 10 levels away. That's 10 levels away. How long do you think it'll get? How long do you... You know what? I'll play that next year. I'll do that next year. We're getting at that point where we can start to say things to people like, I'll see you next year. By the by, if you're not aware, on the 21st of December, it's Kaz's birthday. So I and Lisa G is going to be hosting a birthday party for Kaz. Because Kaj is giving herself the gift this year of not streaming. Hey, yo? It's the gift that keeps on giving. Alright, so maybe I'm boring, but I like taking this part of the dungeon pretty slowly. I'm not too confident on the level design. Like, why would they make such a big other area? They're just gonna hug the wall, you know? Probably, I don't know. I guess to keep making it so that it isn't just a straight and narrow path. Which I appreciate. It does make it feel very open-ended. I feel like I'm missing something, though. It's smart to considering our level. Yeah. Not and being spoiled by our higher level abilities. We don't want to make silly mistakes. Do you have any skills as Pictomancer other than your additive palette? Do you have any of your canvases? One. Old Brave Flocks would give some healers trauma. I can see that. One little itty bitty canvas. One tiny little canvas. What an obnoxious laugh. What an obnoxious laugh. Do you think there's anyone on Earth who likes their laugh? I feel like hating your laugh is like required viewing for being a human or something. Yeah, I wonder if there's anyone who's just like, yeah, my laugh is great. I'm sorry he's mud bombing you guys. Uh-oh, Peculiar Light. I don't really like the name of that attack after watching Welcome to Derry. By the way, if you're not watching Welcome to Derry, that might be one of the most unsettling shows I've seen in a long time. And the scariest thing that ever happened was not it on that show. I'll tell you that much. Can we leave yet? There we go. Sorry, I didn't realize about the ads that are happening. I guess Twitch makes me run one ad break within the first half hour, but you know what? This is Brayflock's long style, and I'm pretty sure I stopped trying to pronounce it correctly. I'm just gonna start like wiggling my lips and tongue. So it's, you know, if anything, they're probably getting more music and more visual entertainment from watching advertisements than they are from watching this dungeon. Reprisal. That was good stuff. That was good stuff. I feel like Reprisal. I want to continue to remember to use this ability. Am I going the wrong way? Am I going the wrong way? Oh, we're going the wrong way? Let's go the right way. I've decided. We're gonna go the right way. Holy moly. Yikes. That does sound horrifying. So if you were doing roulettes as a scholar, and then you ended up getting low-level brave flocks, would you just be like, guys, I'm sorry in advance? Or like just try to heal as much as you could, I suppose. Ready to go? Ready to go? We ready? Yeah? Alright. Yeah, sorry in advance. Definitely can't do anything for you. Oh yeah, the poison, huh? The poisons already start stacking. Alright, 15 seconds of this mitigator. Five. Well, luckily I have reprisal. I don't have a mitigator for that one. My thrill of battle is on cooldown. Poison for Cusco. The poison specifically for Cusco. Cusco's poison. That poison? Yes, that poison. Oh, hey there, Yzma. Doing Krunk's voice really does funny things to my jaw. Oh, hey there, Yzma. I feel like I'm talking like Ace Ventura. Also, if I recall correctly, it's the first dungeon that some people entered after getting Scholar. Shit. I mean, shit, right? That stinks. Whoops. Yes. Yes. The group gathers. Hi, puppy. Hi, Pupple. Let me swap out to other cards real fast. Get out of here. Go. I'm gonna boot you. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Patrick Warburton's voice is so perfect. They use him for so many things at Disney World. Chris, when you go to Disney World, you hear Patrick Warburton everywhere. So, Star Tours. When you go on Star Tours, he's the voice of both of the droids that check you into that show. Check you into that ride. He's the little droid in the front that checks you in through the thing. And when you go to Epcot, on Soaring, he's the ride for he's the voice operator for Soarin'. He's everywhere. Everywhere is Patrick Warburton. The guy's voice is just so friendly. I would listen to any instructions that guy gave me. I would be so good at following instructions. Okay, so yeah, it's the first MSQ above level 30. Hoke Manor sinks to 31 to 32, but it's only 20 years to enter. Unlock it. Special backward XP. Trish, you're getting Shake the Cane about it, and I love that. I love it. What options would you be limiting with mini-cops? Quizzy, you ready for the dungeon? Whereas Brave Flax's long stop is 31 to 32, you're pretty much most likely to have your job. But not having Asuna blows for that. That would just be horrible. Couldn't imagine not having Asuna for that. Fried Egg, Hammer, Starry Night, Starry Walls, Starry Mountain. I don't make the rules. It looks like a fried egg, not a palm. Like when it comes up, I see egg whites and an egg yolk. Cinder, you want to join in? Very cool. Thank you for using the join command. Hand cranked friends list. Sorry. Let me just go ahead and click. There we go. I had to crank it by hand. I kind of wish that they'd like maintain the job specific Asunas that unlock them at the same low level. Yeah, giving everyone Asuna is an easy way to do it. But it would be cool if they still had things like leeches. That's weird, but I'm down with it. You want to throw a leech on my arm and get rid of the poison? That's fine. I'd rather that than be poisoned. Leeches are kind of a thing, though, you know? You all are adorable. Who's just trying to navigate without getting stepped on? All right, let's do a ready check real quick, and then we're going to head in now that we've gotten Cinder. And then we'll be able to go now. I want to say thank you in advance for the tank and the healer for rocking the suburbs. And thank all of you for watching today. So far, I'm having a really good time with my Roulette Spaghetti section of the stream today. And then after the Roulette Spaghetti, we're going to get into Level 76 Role Quests. Yay! What makes White Mage and Sage so damn special? Why do I like White Mage so much? I like White Mage so much because it's traditional healer, I think. Quizzy in the background, walking on the fence. What are you doing back there? What are you doing back there? And then I don't like White Mage at all. I think I just like White Mage because it's traditional healer, probably. If I'm being really like honest about it, I probably just like it because it's the class I'm most familiar with. Certified White Mage disliker. I like it because it's brainless healing. Wow, this is why you get kicked from my party. No, I'm only joking. It's been a long time since I've gotten Ifrit. Easy, chill, simple. Yeah, the holy spam is fun too. Definitely holy spam is a thing. Ouch. Fried egg. Oh god. Oh god. I love the effects of Pictomancer. I really love the spell effects. They're so good. Vulcan Burst. Wait a minute. Oh, hey, you know what I found out while I was watching XCOM 2 last night? I found out, and this ties back into the living room stuff, I found out that XCOM 2 shares a lot of voice actors with Star Trek, The Next Generation. I was like, you're kidding. We just started watching that on my Discord. Like, I'm on season 3. Paint the hammer. Oh no, he interrupted. Oh no, I can't. Paint the hammer. So then it also shares a whole bunch of voice actors with, I presume, gargoyles. So I don't know if it's the same ones, but when I did find out about gargoyles too, I was super tickled. Super tickled. When I found out that Deanna Troi plays Demona, I was blown the fuck away. The one that I do know that it shares with Star Trek Generations is Q. Not Generations. The Next Generation. I know Q is in XCOM 2. I said GGU for playing. Oh my god. Yeah, hey, I'm Jocktal. I'm very good at typing. Typing is what I do. I type very fast. BRB real fast. Oh my gosh, we're counting the minutes. Everyone get real close. Everyone get real close. And box, yeah, everyone get real close. She's got a BRB. I'm gonna punch you until you get back. We're just gonna punch you until you get back. It's time to beat up on Kaj. Yeah. This is what happens when you go AFK. This is what happens when you BRB during roulettes. You get boxed on. I'm waiting to see Quizzy pull out a hug. I knew it. Oh my god, that was amazing. Oh, Quiz, you sweet thing. Sheesh. Oh, I gotta clip that. Adding a little stream marker so that I could go back and find that later. Excuse me for coughing. Alright. So when Kaj gets back here, what we've got on deck is just 2 more roulettes. And then after those 2 roulettes, we're going to head into the Crystarium and start doing our role quest. Which I'm really excited about. What is this, a Crate Beyond thing here? What is this? Oh, it's a Pictomancer quest? Oh, interesting. Oh, it's my level 85 quest. I see. I see what's going on. I'm not going to be able to use any of those skills until Endwalker. So I think I'm just going to wait to unlock those until Endwalker. Like, I'm just not going to be able to use them. Oh, I could use them, like, walking around, I suppose. I don't think Q is in Gargoyles. I was looking at the Excellent. So they have... So Jonathan Frakes, is that Riker? I don't know who... Oh, okay. I see. And then Marina Sirtis is Deanna Troi. And then Michael Dorn... Who's Michael Dorn? Why do I feel like that's Data? I feel like that's Data vibes. Oh, it's Worf? Okay. Very cool. Oh my god, Cinder posted must viewing in the Discord about Riker being pulled into HR. Okay, now we can hug. We can hug it out with Kaj. Kaj, it was so funny. We're all standing here boxing you, and then Quizzy just walks up to your leg and gives you a little hug. It was adorable. It was really funny. Yeah, well, we're all trying to beat you up, and then the next thing you know... Oh my god, Cinder, that video gave me so much joy. It really did. I was like, this is required viewing for Bodred for sure. Let me do an art check and make sure everybody's ready to do the Alliance raid, and then we're gonna hop on in. Hey, Shimura, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome back. How are you? Know you. Oh, I see we're in the know you phase, so now's the time for me to say things like, thank you so much for being here, everyone. I'm so glad that you're lurking in my channel. I'm so glad that you're joining in for the adventures and the replay. And, yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me and spending time and doing roulettes and stuff like that. And then we're going to get into the role quest afterwards. It's going to be great. I'm being chased by Nia, which means I've got to run away. Ouch. No, you? No, you. What? I have a back patio? Is this my hidey hole? How do I get in my hidey hole here? have a swing. This is the swing I was asking if you had, Kosh. I don't know if it was you, but I was asking somebody if they had a swing on the back of the house. I didn't know I had a back patio, no. I didn't know I had like a full-on back patio. Why don't I have a chair and a table? I need one chair and a table, and then a second chair just in case somebody wants to hang out here. Yeah, it was me. Yeah, this is the swing I was wondering if you had. Suddenly Chief falls on your head, which she was probably upstairs. Right? There's no one there. There's no one inside. I've tried knocking on there, but there's no one inside. I fell off the treetop. Yeah. I kind of gave up on doing that jump puzzle. Wait a minute. So people can walk up here? What's back here? Oh, it's like a little way down to the pool? We could take the normal path down to the pool like normal people instead of acting like morons. All we gotta do is hop the fence back here. We could go to the pool. I'd have to switch to white mage to go to the pool. Go swimming. Go to the pool though. Yeah, apparently you can walk down the pool here. We have like a normal people's path to the pool side. We don't have to jump down like idiots. So I saw this house getting bought. And I saw it got decorated, but they're not leaving it public. Like, what's wrong with them? It's a very unfriendly neighborhood. They're not public either. Very unfriendly neighborhood. Hi, Bodrick. How's it going? Very normal pathing. It's fun having a normal path. Hello! Bodrick, did you see that really fun video on Discord? I tagged you. I swapped to avoid getting this dungeon. Joke's on you. Joke's on you. Lolly ho, smalls and talls. Lolly ho. My gosh, that video was so good. It has to do with how you sit on chairs. Listen, everybody sit on it. Just look how people sit on chairs. All right, we've already got my fried egg drawn and my hammer. Oh, you might not be in the shareables? That's okay. Oh god, it's so funny. So it's Riker being pulled into HR by Picard. His usual fees could not be met. That does make a lot of sense. I'm not gonna hate on him for that. I wish I had usual fees. Also, is it one frame of the show? No, the one frame of the show. It says @B. Okay, so this is why, because I was in Discord, because I was in OBS mode. The video is a cartoon, but the one frame of the show is what the cartoon is referring to. OBS was open, so Discord was in streaming mode. Hey Scylla, how's it going? Hey there, wolf tits. My hounds hunger for man flesh. What do you think? Can we call Scylla wolf tits? Is that vulgar? And even though it's vulgar, can we still do it? I mean, it seems pretty funny. What are the two things you notice most about Scylla? Oh, I've got a thingy on me. Run away. What was the mechanic here? I wonder what the mechanic was back in the day. How necessary it was in order to survive the fight. Mog of the Ages, Winged Muse. Palm Muse. Good stuff. We've almost got our hammer back. And it's hammer time. Wow, Circus Tower. If you're here lurking during Circus Tower, I just want to say you're a real one. Thank you so much for supporting what I do here, even though it's Circus Tower. Can we get away with painting the wing muse? Okay, there we go. Oh, that's pretty cool. They played the same character in 2 different eras. That's really smart. That's really smart. So a lot of people were wishing that Kiefer Sutherland picked up the role of No that Donald Sutherland played in the Hunger Games, but I think it was just too soon for the actor or something like that. What that's what the story is. Seems like it would have been interesting. Yes, Bodrick. Fried egg, hammer. Any old men in chat? Right here, babes. How's it going? Hey, Noxamillion, welcome back. Grab a snack. Look at the crystal platforms that we're seeing. It's like, is it? I think we've been getting Labyrinth of the Ancients so many times that I dare say I'm welcoming Circus Tower and how beautifully blue it is. It's so blue. Cause you're not old, I am. But before you give me this we're the same age stuff, shut up. That's all I've got. Called it. Brain cell. We're the same age for how long? What day is today? What day of the year is today? What day of month? 11 more days, we're the same age. Today is the 10th. The beautiful crystals. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. December 10th. What a day. What a day to be alive. Beautiful dragons. So, this is the defense mechanisms, right? Yeah, I seem to remember this being like the defense mechanisms for the Crystal Tower or something like that. undoing them all. I just got set on fire. Hammer time. Well, I really am glad that I was able to feel well enough today to stream. Like, I really am. I really thought that I was going to be going down. Like, I really thought... Oh, I'm stuck. I really thought I was going to go down. But it's great because we're doing the role quest today. So we get a little bit of a break from main story quest. Can you feel so bad when you look so good? Oh, I do it every day. I do it every day. Feeling like crap is, you know, just comes naturally to me. What can I tell you? I woke up like this. Yeah, you like that? Relatable king. Mood, no cap. Brick. 6 to 7. Yeah. Like when I talk code. People are freaking out about Deltarune reference here or something like that? I might not understand why... I might not understand why the frogs don't tend to attack the snake. That's what they're for, right? I should probably get into Deltarune. It's still going on, right? I think it's still going on. It'd be kind of interesting to get in on while it's being released. I think it's still, the chapters are still being brought out in that game. And here we are on, it's probably the top floor. I mean, there's still a lot of tower behind us, but I think we're on like a big balcony, you know? Sunday. Let's go, man. One cutscene? Oh. Very cool. Oh, the holiday. Uh-oh. Someone pulled? Quizzy, where you going? This way, Quiz. Oh no! Quizzy, no! Log of the Ages. Arrow. Hammer. Hammer stamps. Canvas draw while he is nowhere to be seen. Run to the side. Wicked views. right? Gotta smash him with my hammer. I will crush all who dare oppose me. Same here, my friend. Dante and I have that in common. I too will crush all who oppose me. Nah, I'd probably take a lot of energy. Same, but with my thighs. No, I would never crush my enemies. Queen Metalia would be much better suited if I was to simply stream for my enemies and then drain their energy for the Negaverse. Ah, yes, Queen Metalia will be pleased. Nox, I want to thank you for making it clear to me that if I wanted to, I could probably get away with being a thirst streamer. I could probably do it. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this happening? Oh, this is a pool. Okay. I was almost very upset. I thought that was just the ground. And that water was just pouring out onto the ground. I was like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. But this is like a little interstitial pool. Like a little baby, little kiddie pool. This is a little kiddie pool. You got the big boy pool over here. With little kitty ladies hanging out there. Hey Quizzy, we're going to do normal raids next. So if you want to drop over to the next character, now would be the time. Oh boy. Can I make it to the other side? Hit. Nope, I can't. It'd be kind of fun if you could control shift here and go down underneath the water. Hey, Ishi. How's it going? That laugh is diabolical, Ishi. No, poke you. Did he tag your it? So, I get Zelda vibes from Ishi. Anyone else get Legend of Zelda vibes for some reason? I'm getting Link vibes. Waiting for quiz, and then we're gonna do normal roulettes, and then after normal roulettes we're gonna get into MSQ role. Well, no, backtrack. We're not doing MSQ. We're doing role quests. We get a little break from MSQ today. Is Ishi gonna join? Yes, I think so. Sweet. Ishimura. Sorry, I was looking out for the join command. That's not Link, that's Lonk from Pennsylvania. Hello, Lonk. We have matching sideburns? Dude, these sideburns are what make Lalafell the thing. Like, we're just real tough. We're just really tough. Let me get my friends list, my hand-cranked friends list up here. Let's find the other quiz. My hand-cranked friends list. Oh gosh, he's actually dead. Yep. Oh, that's that. Let's see. A quiz for all seasons. Which one is which? The dead one is not me. The dead one is Long. Wait, where did he... Oh. Oh, okay. What are you doing in there, man? You should probably get out of there. Oh boy. Blue mages like to blow up randomly. It's true. I've seen it happen a few times. Is that what happened? You were a blue mage? You blew yourself up? You blew yourself up? You blew up yourself? Boo 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 quiz. Da 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 da. We invited Quizzy to the party. Okay, Nia. Okay, Nia. Yeah. Yeah, you can do it too. Alright, let's pull ourselves together and get into class because we've got stuff to do. We've got normal raids to do. So that we could get into role quests. Role quests. Brain quest. Alright, Nia, Quizzy, tanking. We got 2 heals. We should insta-pop. We should insta-pop. This should just be an immediate click and go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dead game. Dead game. Dead game. Totally dead game. Yep. 2 healers. 2 tanks. 3 DPS. Dead game. Well, guys, that's my stream. That's it. We're ending. Congrats. I'll be switching over to World of Warcraft now. Start with the level 1 character. I heard they have better housing anyway. Is it just me or have we been getting Alt Roy like every day? We should start keeping a spreadsheet. Okay. You look really dope. That's cool. That's cool. Wowie. She's got Moonbrita hair on a white. I'm. Look at this. Amazing. That's cool weapons too. Yeah. Really neat, Jola. Very cool. The same roulettes over and over? We do get the same roulettes over and over. Isn't it horrifying? I'm horrified. We do get Alt-Roy a lot. Alta-Royce. Everyone stand inside the magic bubble. Safest houses over here. Okay, now I have to move. As I was literally saying I'm safest houses, then I have to move. You gotta love that. Alright, you gotta get close to the danger. Safe as houses. I have to think that we get a lot of the same roulettes over and over because that's the content that newer people are unlocking. People are always gonna be behind us. Rather than where we are, you know? Probably the amount of people doing content decreases the higher level you go. And you've got people who, for some reason, they don't continue with the MSQ. They just want to stay where they are. You know what I mean? I feel like the music is getting a little bit louder than we would want it to. What do you think? I feel like this is kind of a much better place for it to sit. Yeah, a little. I noticed. I looked over and I noticed. But right now it seems to be in an okay area. I keep forgetting to cast my, Alright. I keep forgetting to cast my Starry Night. And I keep calling it Starry Night. Starry Muse. Starry Muse. I'm not trying to get sued here by the Van Gogh estate. No, they're gonna sue me. I'm gonna get sued by the Van Gogh estate. They're gonna be like, how dare you? I'm gonna get a cease and desist. Alright, where are you going? Go towards the danger. I think Thunder in Magenta might be my favorite spell effect on Pictomancer. Fire and Red is okay. The Water in Blue looks really cool too. This one. Hammer, hammer, hammer. What about Rainbow Drip? I haven't seen Rainbow Drip yet. For some reason, I don't think that's a spell. Nox, what are you doing? I haven't seen Rainbow Drip. I haven't seen if that's a spell. I haven't seen that. I know Meteor in Black is another one. That might be kind of fun. All right, everybody back to the house for roulette photo. Back to the house. Everyone go to the house. How do I get back there? I think it's up here. Look, everyone, it's a plick car. What a normal way to get up to the house. This is so normal. And then she drives up the stairs. And then she... Can you not drive on my yard? I am dismayed. I'm dismayed. Please stop doing donuts in my yard. Well, if you're gonna do that, then could I at least hop in? Can I ride pillion? No? I don't think you can ride pillion in that one. All right, let's go. Let's go inside. Oh, we're gonna go here? Yeah, let's go here. This is good. No, this is bad. There's not enough place for me to put the camera. It wouldn't let me either. I think Nia hates us. Yeah. Upstairs. Upstairs. Do. Everyone pop a squat. And let's watch the cats herd themselves. Let's watch the cats herd themselves. Where are they gonna end up? Cool. Got tall people couch. Ishii on the armrest. Quizzy standing guard. I love it. We got T-sip. We got thinking. We got relaxing. Now that there. And then Ishimura's doing Ishimura things. Ishii, why? Ah. Oh, you can't in a crossworld thing. Oh, that's interesting. Let's go on in. I love it. And then Yatsuyu looks perfect in it as well. This is great. This is a great one. That's going in my screenshots of Final Fantasy XIV screenshots. What did I do last night? Oh my god. Okie doke. Okie doke. Well, let's see. What have we got here time-wise? 13 minutos. Hey, let me ask again. Okay, so I get mixed reviews. So oh boy. No, I'm gonna put a poll up in my Discord after the stream. That's what I'm gonna do. Me and my bright colors. I like bright colors. The pink is great. All right, so what we're gonna head to the Crystarium. I don't think do the role quests have journal entries? Do they? I don't think we need a recap on the journals. I think the only thing with the role quests is that I might rely on one or two of you to let me know where the dungeons continue. I'm pretty sure those are the two of them. So we can do those at least for now at the pendants. So I'll head to the pendants. By the way, if you were only here for the roulette section of the stream, well, that's really weird, but I understand. We're going to be doing role quests now, so if you want to grab a snack and hang up and pull out a chair. Hang up and pull out a chair? Definitely said that correctly. We're going to start with Cerigg. I'm going to save Gyat for the end, because Gyat's my favorite. I shall leave it to the chef's discretion. So we're going to start with Cerigg, who wants me to go in as a magical DPS, right? No. Ranged DPS? Yes, ranged DPS. Okay, so Cerigg and I... Which I could make a matching outfit for him. But this is pretty good. So this is what we're going to do when I come back from a little streamer break. I'm going to heat up a little bit of soup and sip on it so that I can have some of the broth. I made soup last night. I made like an onion potato soup last night. Came out so good. Oh my god. It really did come out so good. It's so good. Like onion and potato, that's it. With water and like herbs and some seasoning. So good. All right, fam. I hope you're having a really good time. I am. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you when I get back in just about like 3 minutes or so, 5 minutes, so I can just stretch my legs and such. While I do that, I'm going to play some pre-roll. I'm going to play some ads so that I can get rid of pre-rolls. I hope you understand I'm just trying to get rid of pre-rolls because I want to welcome in new people. I'm not trying to slap you guys in the face with 3 minutes of advertisements, but I gotta run them. I'm sorry. I'll be back soon. So hang in there and don't go far, okay? See you soon. Okay, everybody, welcome back. Sorry about the long ad break. Really, I'm trying to still find out what works best for us as a group. But I think that 3 minutes is way too long to put anyone through if they're not subscribed. I know pretty much everybody in here is subscribed, but you never know. I know if it was me, I would rather sit through a little bit of pre-rolls, I guess. if it's a streamer that I know. If it's a new streamer, then I think I prefer not getting... Whoa, we're getting traded with. We got another... Quizzy! This is our third set. This is funny. This is the most... At this point, it's a meme. Oh my god, I love it so much. Thank you, Quiz. Thank you, buddy. I love it. It's like a joke at this point. I wonder how many... All right, I'll throw them on right now. Oh wait, I can't actually. They're just regular equipment. Oh my god, that is so funny. Let me return this to my inventory. Oh my gosh, I love that I just got gifted the same pair of clothes for the third time. That's genuinely like... Chat, I love you so much. I love you so much for just wanting to make me happy. Really, this is extraordinary. Is there an inn here? Is there like a... Is there actually a place for me to change? Because if there is, then we can do that. In case you lose them twice. Yeah, we'll have to find the room. Okay, let's go find the room. We're on a mission. We're on a mission. So I have one set that I need... That we have one set in the free company chest. Oh, it's in here? We have one set in the free company chest. We have another set that is in my armoire. Oh my gosh. And now we've got a third set. Does anybody want a matching set of clothes? All right, let's make a plate. That dress is extraordinary. All right, so where's this Baudelaire thing? I know it's in here somewhere. God knows we've put one in. Do you see it? There it is. I think there's matching, like, gloves. Used as part of a set. No, I don't think any of these are those. I don't think it does have gloves. Why would Beck Luck wear gloves? He's not going to touch anything with his hands. Maybe I should gift you one on Nami. Everyone should gift me at least one set. If you haven't gifted me a set of these clothes yet, like, why don't you like me? Obviously, it's personal. And then we got to put my earring on. Oh, it has to be range DPS. Why does it say an X on it? Sometimes things confuse me. Like, why wouldn't I be able to wear this? You know, on my glamour, on my class right now. It says for all classes, you know? And there's like an X on it though. So sometimes the glamour plate stuff can give me a little bit of agita. Like I can start to get a little confused. Like, why is there an X on it? You know? Like, I'm not wearing equipment that's not glamourable. Oh, because my rings on oh, because I'm machinist right now. Okay. Thank God there was a logical explanation for that. Otherwise, I would have lost my mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what am I looking for? Bard. Okay. Ooh. That almost confused the heck out of me. Okay, apply this. But this is only... Okay, so that's valid. That's valid. And then we'll get rid of that. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, so like what had happened was I didn't understand. Like I didn't understand it because it should have been able to glamour the equipment. Like there's no way my equipment was lower level than that. But then I went to check my equipment and I was actually my machinist, not my bard. So I was wearing equipment lower than that level. So that's where the confusion came in. Yeah. All right, thanks for helping me get that done, guys. Hope you don't mind I eat a little bit while we do this. Which is going away on Tuesday. Is it this Tuesday that's changing? Lugarik appears to have been struck by an epiphany. Jocktal, my friend, thank the gods you're here. Ever since we parted ways, I've been exhausting myself running all over the Crystarium, questioning anyone and everyone, hoping someone might have seen Andrea. But at last. Only the Crystarium? So you haven't gone outside even for a little bit? So you haven't gone outside even for a little bit? Well, of course. Surely this is the limit of what a man with meager financial resources can accomplish? Yeah, I know things are dire for you, huh? I have 5 million gil if you need some help. An apostrophe? Sorry? But never mind all that, for it but recently dawned on me that the vision you beheld of Renda-Rae's past could hold the clues for which we have been desperately searching. When you first described it to me, I felt as though I had heard it before. And I had. My wet nurse told me the exact same story when I was still a boy. 'Twas a tale of a courageous hunter who worked with her comrades and embarked upon a quest to slay a notorious mark, a great horned beast. Horned beast was... never mind. They came upon their quarry in a desert, and their attempted to lay it low. Alas, the beast had a singular strength, and the hunter a fatal... my name in prison, yeah. And the hunter a fatal weakness. And so in the ensuing struggle, her comrades were killed, leaving her the sole survivor to swear vengeance. Would you not agree that your vision is a perfect match for this tale? You know what's really cool? We didn't have to go do the recap in the journal, because Lurik just did it for us. Thanks, buddy. There can be no doubt, Renda-Rae is the celebrated hunter, the hero I so admired in my childhood. After that tragic day, the hunter resolved not to rely upon others and instead slew the beast by herself. She somehow found a way to compensate for her weakness. Anyway, my recollection of the tale is likely riddled with errors. We should ask Miss Olvera to recount it in full. She was a bounty hunter herself before she entered into our service, you know. Also, in light of all this, I should share with you an interesting theory concerning all the virtues I heard from a fellow hunter. Apparently, each appears to be driven by particular memories, moments that forever changed each of these fallen heroes. Well, it makes sense, doesn't it? Renda-Rae being a hunter of notorious marks in life and death? I don't know why it ever occurred to me before. But if indeed the reason why she behaves as she does, then the more we learn about Renda-Rae's adventures, the better our chances of predicting where she'll turn up. All the more reason to go and see my former wet nurse. Miss Olvera lives in Gatetown on Calusia. Let us be off then. Is it weird for him as an adult to keep referring to her as his wet nurse? It really puts the image of him sucking on her tit in my brain. It really does. I don't know if this is like a me thing. It's pretty graphic to call someone your wet nurse. Like, this is my wet nurse. Oh, so you... Okay. Like, why? She's not your wet nurse anymore. She hasn't been your wet nurse since you were old enough to ask for some milk. You okay, Triss? Hang in there, buddy. We have to go to Calusia, which means we're going to go to the Amaro launch. Good afternoon. Happy hump day. Wowie, wowie. Barbie. Hey, Barbie. Hey, Barbie. Let's go Role Quest. We're going to Calusia, yes. I'm good, and you? We're good, Barbie. We're headed to go talk to Lureek's old wet nurse. I think Quizzy might have stepped away. Still can't fly here. We're not going to be able to fly for quite some time. See, Calusia's daytime music I feel like is very calming and soothing, because we're not going to be able to get night for a while. Whereas the Ractic at Greatwood, where you get night pretty quickly, they give you the most bullshit music. And Lakeland as well. And to a lesser degree, Elmeg. Do you think he ever asked his mother why he had a wet nurse? I think that's the kind of thing that's pretty standard among most cultures. Like, I think it would be weird to not have a wet nurse for Lureek. It's just weird for me, having not grown up in that culture, to hear someone be referred to as a wet nurse by someone who's grown up. Because then I'm just going to look at her, even though I'm gay, the first thing I'm going to do is look at her rack and imagine Lureek as a baby on there. It's probably a me thing. It's probably a me thing. This is it. This is... This is... My God. I made my Lalafell yesterday. Oh, you made a Lalafell? Did you use a Fantasia? Like you planned on? You guys are cracking me up. Oh, hello there. Are you a friend of Reeks? Yes I am, Miss Boobs. I mean, don't say boobs. Guys, try not to think about it while we meet them, okay? Not tall, this is Miss Olvera, the wet nurse who raised me for practically the entirety of my childhood. She was bonded to my family and lived with us in the city at the time. When I came of age, she was forced to leave. He keeps saying it. And you know what the worst part is? Is that now we know she was bonded to the family. Okay, so here's where it gets horrifying. I'm going to draw some conclusions here, chat. Bear with me, right? Multiple family members on same boobs. How about this? How do you become bonded to a family? By being able to do something that the family needs, right? And you get to be brought up into Yulmore when you perform that service, right? So if you're going to be going into being a wet nurse, it means that you probably just had a kid of your own. I have to imagine that she probably had to leave the kid behind in order to go to Yulmore. So she was bonded out of what I imagine to be having had a kid recently. Is that weird? I mean, you've grown up into such a strapping young man, but I can't imagine you came to Gate Town just to pay me a visit, my little Reek. Not in front of him, if you please. What? Now you're embarrassed? You've been talking about her boobs since, like, we started this conversation. But to answer your question, we did in fact come to see you. There were stories you told me as a child of a courageous hunter. Was that hunter perchance the warrior of light, Renda-Rae? Of all the reasons you could have had. Those stories were of Renda-Rae, the greatest bounty hunter of her day. The legend so many aspired to become. Less so after the flood. It was still fresh in everyone's minds when I was younger. And for all the good they had done in life, none could deny the chaos they sowed in death as sin-eaters.
But despite all of that, me and my mates still looked up to her. We knew all her feats and swore to preserve them, in secret if need be, that she might inspire future generations as she had ours. So years and years later, when you wanted to hear tales of adventure and heroism, I couldn't help but share with you the ones nearest and dearest to my heart. I only wish I hadn't had to change all the names. Then it's true. The hero I looked up to as a child, whose tales of daring do drove me to take up a bow, as you had, to pester you for your training that I might become a bounty hunter, it was her. Miss Olvera, Jocktal and I are hunting Andrea, and we believe that one of the stories you shared with me may help us guide our search. Namely, the one about the great horned beast that killed her friends. Will you tell it to me again? Wicked White, is that... Oh, my little reek. Very well. Even as a young hunter, Renda-Rae's incredible hearing was unparalleled. She could track down a quarry through the forest by the most minute sound of their passing, from miles away even, by some accounts. Even the most subtle and stealthy beasts never eluded her for long. A misplaced foot, a snapped branch, eventually Renda-Rae would know that her aim was always good and true. As she grew older and honed her skills further, she set her eyes on bigger prizes. She became a hunter of notorious marks, and together with her comrades, earned fame and fortune. As their reputations swelled, so too did their egos. Only the most dangerous game would suffice. Man? And so they resolved to hunt the Scourge of Norvrand, the Devourer of Souls, Balam Keats. What Renda-Rae did not realize was that her greatest strength would prove her undoing. When she faced Balam Keats, the beast roared with such force that it brought her to her knees. Helpless, she could only watch as it claimed the lives of her beloved comrades and fled. After burying the hunters and vowing that she would one day avenge them, she took to the road once more. Well, she met Ardbert and his fellow warriors of light, and for a time she accompanied the fledgling heroes on their adventures. Look at them go. To them, she was a breath of fresh air, a vibrant young woman who savored every moment and found joy in simple pleasures. They knew not of her fallen friends and how their deaths would weigh heavily upon her still. The party wandered the realm, performing many great deeds and growing even stronger, as did Renda-Rae. While in Calusia, she even devised a means to defend against the powerful roar that had been her downfall that fateful day. Earplugs. And then, while engaged in an adventure in Raktica, a rumor reached Renda-Rae's ears. Balam Keats, Scourge of Norvrand, Devourer of Souls, had been spotted wandering the Sitia swamps. So it was a golden opportunity, but to seize it would be to face the beast alone. She could not wait for Ardbert and the others, nor could she ask that they forsake their sworn duty. But perhaps it was just as well, for the memory of her defeat still haunted her. The courageous hunter had allowed a single fear to take root in her heart, the fear of losing her new companions, as she had her old. Ouch. So it was Renda-Rae ventured forth in secret, resolved to slay her hated foe, Balam Keats, alone. And with all her strength and guile, the legendary hunter did just that. Vengeance claimed, she rejoined Ardbert and the others, and never spoke of that terrible battle twixt her and the dread beast. From that day forward, she was Renda-Rae, the warrior of light, and the deeds of her and her comrades would be celebrated forevermore. It's strange to think that the woman I admired when I was young would become the sin-eater I swore to slay. What she became, doesn't change who she was. Even if there were tales were a little embellished over the years, they were rooted in truth. He was and will always be a hero to me. And to you, I hope. Thank you, Miss Olvera, for everything. I promise I will visit you again soon. So, Jocktal. Remember that theory I told you before about the virtues being driven by powerful memories? If Andrea is reenacting the journey leading up to her confrontation with Balamkeets, that one that took her from Am-Arang to Calusia, then her next destination must be the Raktika Greywood. Ah, crap. We gotta go get Lahidon. Right, that was where she laid low the beast at last. The city of swamps, to be precise. And so that is where we will go. Let us away. Oh no! Now listen, Reek, there's an awful lot people don't know about Renda-Rae, or the world for that matter. So wherever you go and whatever you see, remember not to take it at face value. Don't just accept what others tell you as good and true. Listen to your heart and decide for yourself and be safe. She talking to me about MSQ? Jocktal, was it? Such a pleasure to meet a friend of Reek's. His parents never hesitated to provide him with all the wealth and opportunities they could, but when it came to love and support, well, all I can say is that it's a miracle this boy turned out as well as he did. One can never have too many friends or too much support. That goes for you as well, I should think. Hi there, Quiz. I know, we're gonna get Lahidon. You're panicking because of the Lahidon. I'm worried about it too. Hopefully it doesn't get too annoying in there. Let's see. What have we got? And then this is Talos Interrupted. Is Talos Interrupted a Ether Current quest? Well, we'll get there eventually. But for now, we've got to go get Lahidon. Nuts. I'm really not looking forward to this. Here, I'll add you to my party. And then let's go to Slitherbro, because at least then it'll be less immediately Lahi. We can gradually ease into the Lahi of it all. Just slide gradually into the Lahi. We're just gonna slowly slide into the Lahi. You ready? Are you ready? Hey, it's Runar. Should we go hug Runar? I think we should hug Runar. We should hug Runar, and then we're gonna hop in the whale. Yeah, Quizzy gave him a hug. It's cute. Whoa, we're going much faster. Look at that ground mount speed, huh? Look at that ground mount speed, huh? You ready? You ready, guys? Oh, I didn't think that was a serious question. I'm sorry I didn't answer. Yeah, a wet nurse is somebody who breastfeeds a baby so that the parent doesn't have to. When I was little, Miss Olvara seemed so much bigger and stronger than me. Though, to be perfectly honest, the way she carries herself now bespeaks a confidence I cannot help but envy. But never mind that. We have a virtue to hunt. Let us commence our search at once, but keep your weapons at the ready, my friend. Oh no! Okay, hold on. I have to disband the party so that I can do the thing. Sing? I can't. I can't sing. You guys know I can't sing. Why would you do that to me? We're matching boys? Uh-oh. About time our luck took a turn for the better. There she is. Hi. Now? Now's a bad time. What? You've got to be kidding me. This is a really bad time. Are you kidding? I wish you were all here with me. But I know it's better that you're not. We have a score to settle, you bloody bastard. And this time, I'm ready for your tricks. It's a perfect time. What do you mean? Who doesn't want to go unconscious? Okay, we get to play as Renda-Rae. That's pretty exciting. So we've got Heavy Shot, a Dot, Radiant Arrow. Oh, that's on a recast. Okay. All right, that's pretty good. We'll put on the Dot, pop the Radiant Arrow, then we'll just do our Heavy Shot. I'm so tall. You guys, I'm so tall. Just wait until I hit you with one of my dulling arrows. I don't see dulling arrow on there. Oh, there it is. Interrupted. Got it. It worked. Now I've got you, you bastard. How did I not see dulling arrow? I think it was because it came after Hunter's Prudence. Okay. Radiant Arrow. We'll put on our Acidic Bite again. You'll pay for taking them from me. I think I might have gotten hit by one of the abilities, and I really didn't mean to. Stun it. Yep. Hopefully my Hunter's Prudence comes back before I get hit again. Alright. Radiant Arrow and my dots. There's my Hunter's Prudence. Get in there. Get out of there. Without your roar, you're nothing. Run away! I feel like the roar is coming up soon. Don't get cocky now, Renda-Rae, right? It's my fault, my failure. That's why I have to do it alone. So she really thinks she has to do this alone? If only I'd been this strong back then, they'd still be alive. I feel like she's learning all the wrong lessons. What do you think? I feel like the roar is going to be coming soon. Whoa. Okay, so that's just going to hit me no matter what, huh? What's this? Where's it coming from? Help! Ugh. I won't let it end like this. We won't. God damn it, Renda. Mate in the nick, I see. Are you hurt? Don't worry, I've got you. No, I'm not gonna cry. The lone wolf just had to do it on her own terms. I'm not gonna cry. Well, I was never really good at indulging foolishness. Silva? Don't tell me you followed me to my trail. Hey, look, it's Silva. I'll tell you about it after we kill it. Something's wrong. It's shrugging off our attacks. It's coming from me and Renda. Keep your distance.
The power of friendship. This shit always gets me. Sailor Moon did it. I just fucking love it. I liked in Stormblood that they had us be the person that shows up to rescue people. That was really dope. Interrupted his roar. Hey, Barbie. Welcome to my cry stream. Isn't that every stream? So it hasn't been, but I forgot that. Yeah, from a certain point in Shadowbringers on, it really does start to become. I'm crying all the time. It does become crying in the game, yes. I even started doing like a prediction sometimes, like, will I cry today? Hey, thanks everyone for spending time with me today. We're getting into 2 hours of the stream, and I'm really grateful that you're working me into being part of your day. Sorry, I'm not feeling super well. Hopefully, I don't get you all sick. I secretly took a sip from all of your coffees. So, we'll see. Everyone to me? Can't wait to play with y'all this Friday. Are you going to be able to do some roulettes with us on Friday? Is that what's going on? That was a really effective cutscene. That was really fun. Tough old bugger. Everyone all right? Ardbert, I don't know what to say. Thank you, everyone. And I'm sorry for trying to go it alone. And why, pray tell, did you even try to do something so foolish? If we'd been here from the first, it would have been anything to keep us from approaching a challenge. Did I miss something? Oh, to my side, my noble Anwar. Back in the day, I was a bounty hunter. I told you that much. But I haven't told you about my old partners. Together, we tracked and claimed countless notorious marks throughout Norvrand. We were the best in the business. Everyone knew our names and our reputation. They called us legends. And somewhere along that line, we started to believe it too. Then we set our sights on Balamkeets. The 2.0 trailer, you mean? I survived. They didn't. I swore vengeance. But I had no idea how to go about pursuing it. Or do you mean like the trailer for the actual game, like 1.0? Pray Tell as a character name is really funny. The 1.0 trailer, they're also in the 2.0 thing, aren't they? Oh, so they were used as the original party in the 14. That's pretty interesting. I survived, they didn't. I swore vengeance, but had no idea how to go about pursuing it. Then I met you lot, and thought that maybe with your help, I might just have a fighting chance. So you see, I never intended to keep it all a secret. It's just, you never asked, and since I'd rather not talk about it. Easier to live in the moment, you know? The next town, the next job, the next weeks flew by, and after a time, I started having second thoughts. I'd lost those closest to me before. I didn't want to live through that again. Are we or are we not comrades? Through thick and thin. These bonds of fellowship between us must come before all else. Otherwise, they may as well not exist. You say the thought of losing us pained you. What of our feelings? What of our loss? What if we had not arrived when we did? You saved our lives more times than I can count. How dare you refuse to let us do the same? And without those keen ears of yours, I'd never know what bollocks Brenton and Nilbert are whispering about me behind my back. And ignorance is not bliss, let me tell you. This one's worth a fortune, aye? And fame besides, I'll wager they won't have to pay for our drinks when we get back into town. Oh gods, not another night to remember. Don't you worry your pretty little head over our fearless leader's questionable constitution. Take pride in the victory, for the small folk will sleep easy once they hear of Balan Keats' demise. Until our drunken snoring wakes them from their slumber. And on that note, I think it's time we quit this place. And Renda-Rae, I trust that the next time you decide to hunt deadly game, you'll do us the courtesy of extending an invitation. And there I thought I was doing you a favor by keeping you out of my personal affairs, selfish as it was. Okay, fine. If you go and die on me, I'll pay a necromancer to raise you from the dead so I can kill you out of spite. Agreed. Now then, mind cutting off whatever it is you need to take back as proof of the kill? I don't want to lose our reward on a technicality. Such a fine crystal. Why not hold on to it as a memento of this occasion? Oh, hey! Two things about this. The first thing is, this is cool. They're getting their, like, Heidelin shards, right? The second thing about this is that if I hadn't played through this before, I would be so confused about Silva, right? Because, like, where did she come from? She wasn't one of the Warriors of Darkness. She wasn't one of the, like, people who came through. At least as far, like, it was Urianger and then the others. Silva wasn't there. So, this is our first time seeing Silva, right? Unless you've seen those 1.0 previews. It's your first time seeing Silva, and then they're kind of setting up a mystery of, like, who is this girl, right? Wake up, damn you. Hello? What's wrong with you, huh? This is the second time your so-called gift has cost us a chance at slaying Andrea. You know what? I've had enough. Oh, yeah? Enough, I say. Yeah, I don't need your help. I'm perfectly capable of hunting that Sin Eater on my own. Okay. Good luck with that. It's past time I told you to piss off. Upon our return to Gate Town, you'll be given your final payment, and we will be free to go our separate ways. Yes, you may be the warrior of love, like Pretty Sailor Soldier, Guardian, Sailor Moon. Yes. Alright, well, that's the end of the role quest for ranged DPS. Because we're done with him. We're never seeing Roulettes again. Can I tell you something about Silva? Is it something that's coming up in the story? You know? Boy, I remember... Oh, man. Oh, my God. Could you imagine if it was my first time streaming this game? I couldn't imagine. The stress of people pointing out stuff about characters that I'm just meeting was overwhelming. I'm so glad this is a replay. I'm going to make a lot of use of emote only mode during Dawn Trail. So we got to go back to the Crystarium and then let this guy chew us out. I got to let him chew me out. Wait, is he here? Where is he? Oh, hey, Kaj. Kaj is dancing on the table. Where is he, though? Oh, he's in Calusia? I thought... Okay. I thought you said when we get back to the Crystarium. All right, I got to teleport away. Good to see you, Kaj. Kaj, you're wearing the same outfit? That's pretty funny. No follow-up? Okay, cool. My favorite expansion? Mostly Bad Fly? Mostly Bad Fly. Hi, welcome in. I love Earthbound. Big fan of Earthbound. Great game. I should put Earthbound on my cozy RPG playthrough. Your favorite expansion pack? Are you coming to join us for the Shadowbringers expansion? I'm down with that. Matchy matchy? Yeah, matchy outfit. I like the matchy outfit. Wow, you're like the first one to get that? Really? I don't know about you, but I feel like that deserves a follow. Oh, you already did? Sweet. Welcome in, welcome in. So I am, I'm Jocktal. I do MSQ about every weekday of Final Fantasy XIV, and we're going to keep doing that until we beat Dawn Trail twice. So I'm blind on Dawn Trail, but this is a replay of Shadowbringers and a replay of Endwalker. So we're not really, we're not blind on Shadowbringers, but I have forgotten so many things. So many things. I've forgotten so many things. What is it? Did something happen between you two? Yeah, he's a prick. Honestly, I don't know why I ever placed my faith in you. You're such a disappointment. Considering the formal Dad? Considering the former disillusion of our partnership, let none of us ever speak the names Reek and Noddle in the same breath. Yes, never again. And with that, I bid you good day. When he was little, Reek's parents punished him for a time by withholding his allowance. Without lavish money to spend on his friends, he soon found that many were only drawn to him by his wealth. I dare say he feared you would abandon him as they did, and he decided to push you away first. I'm not trying to make excuses for what he did. I can only hope you find it in your heart to forgive him. Take some time to think it over and then come and see me. Oh, and take this for your troubles. I'm sorry, Olvara. I'm sorry, Olvara. I'm only in the habit of forgiving people who actually apologize to me. Next thing you know, Lou Reek is going to send me a DM and he's going to be like, I expected you to apologize for upsetting me. I think we should dip the cat in hot oil, obviously. Do people really do that? Literally happened to me 2 weeks ago. I've been playing the game for about 5 weeks. Sometimes moderate, it's rare. Yeah. Chinese food, anyone? Can I okay, yes. Can I have some beef lo mein and pork fried rice? However, he keeps finding things he forgot about and crying. Yes. Yeah. I keep finding things I forgot about and crying. Sis, like, I have it as a clip. I think it's a clip when I remembered about, so like, I was at a banquet with Tataru, not Tataru. I was at a banquet with Nanamo, and I was like, something's gonna happen, but I don't know what. I was like, something's gonna happen, but I don't know what. And then as soon as I saw her lifting the goblet to her lips, I was like, you could see it in the clip. You can see that moment of memory. It was insane. It was horrifying. And can I please get beef lo mein, pork fried rice? I would like an egg roll. Can I get some orange beef? Oh my god. Can I get those dry noodles also so I can pour all those dry noodles in my wonton soup? Ah, chow mein, yes. Chow meaning food and mein meaning main dish. Mm-hmm. Chinese delicacy. Is that not correct? I'm also a chow mein? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So is your dog a chow chow? Wait, I'm also a chow mein? He eats? Pronoun check bad fly. Although mostly bad fly. We are out of egg rolls. We have spring rolls. Very mad about this. They, them. I've collected another themlin? Behold, I am the goblin king of themlins. This is amazing. They swarm to me. This is amazing. I love it. I love it. Themlin army. It's the Themlin army. I'm so down for this. A vain pursuit. Wait, what is this? What is this? Oh, that's an Ether Current quest. Okay. Boy, did I get confused. She, her for Kaj? You know what's really interesting? So the thing about me is like, I don't think I'm a they them. Like, I don't think I'm they them. It doesn't sound right to me. But for me, I don't care what pronouns are used for some reason. I think it's because I grew up in the 90s as a homosexual. I think being referred to as girl doesn't bug me at all. But I think it's more of a slang thing. Like, ooh, girl. What did that girl just say, girl? Ooh, girl. Yes, girl. Work, girl. Yes, queen. Like, it doesn't throw me at all. Sometimes I even like to tell people I'm a lady. You gotta treat me like a lady. You know what I mean? Just because I'm a man doesn't mean you can't treat me... Just because I'm a man doesn't mean you can't treat me like a lady. Hello? That's the term of endearment, like dude? Yeah, totally. Yeah, I say dude and guys a lot. I say guys a lot. Yeah, I say dude a lot. Pronouns mean nothing to me. I'm blessed. I'm blessed in that way. It's definitely... I want to go ahead and say that it's definitely a privilege for me that pronouns are not that important to me. Yeah. Yeah. He's a lady. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so where are the other... Who wants to look this up for me? All right, I'm going to recruit you all in. Find me the next quests. We got to do one for warrior. We got to find the next ones. Okay, so it's not here. Maybe it's in Amarang? Probably Amarang. There's probably one in Amarang. I should have looked it up beforehand. Really sorry about that. That Cerigg one is going to be in Amarang. Oh my god, Cerigg. Is there anyone more annoying than Cerigg? Not even I can save this guy. Not even my pretty blue dress. By the way, I need to get myself a pretty blue bonnet so that I can reference Firefly. I swear by my pretty blue bonnet. Hey, Granson. Granson has had his fill of more soup. I'm the same. I'm an old gay and I embraced my themness when I turned 40. Oh, I'm 40 now. Maybe I just haven't figured it out yet. I guess I don't know. I guess it just doesn't... It would be a bigger issue for me if I got upset by being referred to as a man, but I don't. I love your pretty blue dress. Thank you so much. I swear by my pretty floral bonnet, I will end you. Yes. Do we have a bunch of 40 and overs? Who's 40 and over here? 40 and over. Raise your hand. Not quite. You're almost there. Not me. Hex is a baby. Barbie's 34. Has it happened to you yet, Barbie? Has it happened to you yet, Barbie? If you know, you know. I would say around like 32 to 35 it happens for people. I would, but I might break a bone. So Quizzy is right there with us. 43 with some gray hair. Star, do you have gray hair? I love it. Where is it getting gray? Like just at the roots? I love gray hair so much. I wish I was getting gray. I really wish I was getting gray. 27? Hex, you're a baby. I have a gray streak in the front and gray all over. Like Rogue, right? That gray streak in the front. I think it's so ironic. There's two things that I love. There's three things that I love that I'm not getting. I might be getting the male pattern baldness. I really wanted male pattern baldness when I was growing up because I wanted this to recede. I know that's weird, but I think it's kind of hot in guys when they got male pattern baldness. And then I also wanted gray hair. I know I'm not getting gray hair. Gray at the temples. I want gray at the temples. I want to be Mr. Fantastic. Chat, can I dye my hair gray here? I think I can. Luckily, I got the beard that I wanted. It's just that now I have to shave it all the time. I want to dye my hair gray just here. Yeah, I'm going to dye my hair gray just here. You know what I'm going to get is the spray can. I'm just going to be like... Psst. They gave a lot of gray to Rogue, yes, and they also took away her red hair, which I'm not happy about. I wanted red hair Rogue. Hey there, sinner. I broke the bad news to the widow of that scavenger while you were away. She took it about as well as you'd expect. After she cried herself hoarse, I started asking her about the choker where her husband got it. Yeah, big pout for Rogue. You know what, though? That comic skin they have with the torn clothes. Holy shit. If there was such a thing that made me regret being gay, it's Rogue. Seems that he and his mates took a trip to Ilmeg a year or so back, hoping to cart off the Vobertat treasures they could carry on from an untouched ruin they learned about. Of course, in their greed, they neglected to account for Fey folk, who killed and drove mad most of them. Those who survived didn't come away empty-handed, though.
In fact, they'd stumbled upon a remarkable find. 3 sacred treasures of the royal family. They escaped with 2, the Fangs of Orthus being one of them, which was sold by another scavenger to a Yule Morin. Either that the merchant you met at the Beehive or an agent of his, I'd wager. So the merchants give it over to Melinda for restoration, after which Dakaio's side attacks Riot, presumably because he's after it all as well. Meanwhile, the scavenger here in Mord's suit keeps the choker, the Eyes of Orthus, locked away for safekeeping, and when he finally decides to sell it, the sinless bastard shows up again. Sinless bastard. Cartoon rogue. Hey there, sugar. Which brings us to the here and now. Damned if I know, but at this point there's no denying that Dakaio-san's been hunting the royal relics. And so, assuming he hasn't already claimed the third one, the Claws of Orthus, I'd say we should get our hands on it first, and then use it to lure him out of hiding. But to that end, we'll have to venture out into the Fairy Kingdom ourselves. Those scavengers didn't receive the warmest welcomes, and we're not like to be treated any better. Oh, I've traveled to Ilmeg for a time before. It's all good. Have you now? And those little devils let you go? I can only assume they took a liking to you. That settles it then. We'll head to Ilmeg and then ask after this Bobertot thing. Oh, I really think I like his voice. What do you think, chat? Should I just be talking like this the rest of the stream? Hey guys, welcome to Jocktal's Sick Time Country Boy Country Stream. Streaming you live from North Carolina. How y'all doing out there? You having a good time? All right. Chris, you want to hop on the whale? Clemency. All right. Oh, we're not. Oh, okay. There we go. I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Now let's head over. Okay, and that's Nilbert's Lament too. Okay, so we got the other one is right there as well. Meal. Sul. I'm really shocked that there's not someone here named Sul. Right? From that one thing? Hey, wait a minute. You want me to go where? Oh, I gotta go to Ilmeg. Alright. So, sorry to tease you. We're going to teleport over to Ilmeg. It's nighttime. We're gonna get to hear the Ilmeg nighttime piano. I'm so down for that. Grandson! Here you are. What a remarkably uneventful trip. I kept jumping at shadows, waiting for eaters or foul demons or worse to attack. Though that might be preferable to the faith, frankly. Still, we're going to have to deal with them eventually if we're going to find out about this ring. After all, the Numo, we're part of the Vod-Brutat Society, and without their help, I'm not even sure where to begin our search. Perhaps this village of some sort will guide us to. Well, there's Plaeni. Plaeni, huh? Very well, lead on, Sienna. Hey guys, we're going to do 1 minute brief ad thing so that we can push off the ad breaks a little bit. Just 1 minute while I'm walking. And so that way we don't have to like deal with while it's going on. It's going to do quick 1 minute thing. And it's while we're walking. So I don't want to slap anyone in the face with 3 minutes of ads. I found out recently that there's some people who feel like, you know, as soon as they hop into a stream, then they got to sit through 3 minutes of advertisements. And I get it. That sucks. I don't. I still, you know, I think streaming is a lesson in that you will never be. Oh my God, I forgot. Quizzy, come here. Come here, quiz. I was on autopilot. Get on the wheel. Helps the streamer, though? Like, what do you mean? The 3 minutes of ads? The ad revenue? That's nothing. That's nothing. That's nothing. I'm more interested in making sure stream is cozy for people. I'm not looking for ad revenue. You know, my, like, if people stay for them. Yeah. You do get a little bit, but it's really not that. And you know what? It's funny is it still wants me to run an ad. Oh boy, oh doggy. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go to my settings. Hang with me for just a second. I've just decided. To reduce the amount of ads on stream. And we'll deal with pre-rolls a little bit. Why am I doing this? Ask me why I'm doing this. So I'm doing this with... Yeah, that happened to you. Ooh, an ad. But how long was the ad, though? 30 seconds? Not 3 minutes, though, right? It was like 30 seconds? Oh, it was long? I wonder what Tilly has her settings at. Because Tilly was saying that she really prefers pre-rolls. So I don't know. But here's why I'm doing this. Because it took me a while to get... to find new friends. It took me a while to find new friends. It did. When I started doing this again. And I wanted to make it as comfy as possible for new friends to come in and find me. But I feel like we've found a whole bunch of new friends now. And I feel like we're here. We're together. We did it. We made our little friend group. And so now what I'm going to do is reduce the amount of ads. So that way, I'm good. I'm good. So, but it's still making us do this one last long ad break, and then it should change right after that. And then we'll see what happens. So hopefully we still get some new friends joining in. Even though they have to sit through a pre-roll ad. Come on in. Hopefully they'll think we're worth it because they'll see what's going on in chat and they'll want to be part of it. I think this is the way to go in here. Inside this little cave. What a tiny little crevice. How does the pre-roll work? So there's a couple of things that I have control over. One of them is whether or not pre-rolls get shown on stream. So a pre-roll is something like, let's say you're just watching the stream and you press F5 right now, you want to refresh. You might end up with an advertisement before... Well, not right now because my pre-rolls are off for another hour. You might end up with an advertisement before the stream. But if I choose to run 3 minutes of ads per hour, then it gets rid of pre-rolls. And so that way new viewers to the chat can just like hop on in. And it really is 6 of one, half a dozen of another. I mean, it sucks because I'm going to make someone unhappy either way. Right? Oh well. Something about your demeanor bespeaks a question unasked. By the right of it. A ring that belonged to the royal family of Vobert, and that was called the Claws of Orthus? But Vobert is long gone, as are the caretakers of the ring you seek. Well, who could say where it might have got to? What a cute little village. I love all the mushrooms, the glowy toadstools. Super adorable in here. Oh, hello there. Do you have questions for me? The Claws of Orthus? It's a ring, you say? Well, the name I've heard before, but I know nothing save that. Oh, Sul-Ol served the royal family before the flood. Somewhat temperamental they are, but surely they will have knowledge of this treasure you seek. Look, I'm still surrounded by they-thems. I kind of get a kick out of the idea that all the fairies are gender neutral as well. It is very fairy. That is very fairy. Had yourself a conversation or three? Learned anything interesting? Oh, that's grandson. Whoops. So, this Sul-Ol is the one we ought to speak to with, eh? Well, a former servant of the royal family. Well, which would mean that they lived well over a century. Bugging me. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back, Barbie. Hey, let me ask you, as someone who has to deal with commercials, let me ask you, do you prefer having to sit through a pre-roll before you get into a stream? Or would you rather that the stream takes like a big ad break once an hour so that you don't have to deal with pre-rolls? What's better for viewers? Because I gotta tell you, I don't watch that much Twitch. I know it sounds really weird, but I don't watch that much Twitch. So I don't really know what's more comfy. Big ad break? Okay. More comfy big ad break? I feel like it gives people time to go get a snack, stand up, stretch, check out the other streamer, and then they'll come back 3 minutes later and see what I'm up to. You know what I mean? Oh, I don't know you yet you seem to know me. Again? The fifth was discovered yesterday. A young girl not yet of age, transformed into a misshapen beast. The others before her. As if we needed more proof of a pattern. At this rate, any citizen should be next. Tell me you at least learned something from this one. I studied her remains myself. It was plain and powerful magic had been employed, vestiges and enchantments lingered long after. The culprit, I think, is not a man to be trifled with. That is all I can say for now, but you had rest assured that I will ascertain their identity ere long. On my honor as a court mage, I swear it. Until I do, however, I would implore you and your fellow knights to dispatch any who turn to or show signs without hesitation. But these are our kith and kin. Should we not try to keep them alive until we find a way to reverse the transformation can be found? Your mercy would place countless others at risk. As a knight of Vobert, did you not vow to serve all her people? Justice for the weakest among us, was it not? How many such innocents will die before you do what must needs be done? It pains me deeply, Brandon, but for the sake of the royal family is paramount. I fear that to take anything less than the most drastic measures would be to invite death into this castle. Death is already here. Surely you must see that. I will not let it be whispered that Princess Saldia turned a blind eye to her people's suffering. These crimes are a tragedy that weigh upon every Vobertite's soul, mine most of all. And that is why I will take charge of the investigation myself. Connie Senna vibes. My lady, be reasonable. You cannot put yourself in harm's way. You have a responsibility to your subjects. So I am to gamble with their lives instead? Let them shield me while I alone take shelter and look down on them from on high? Oh no. Well, yes, exactly. You are the princess. So, you are Brandon, yes? The new recruit? A rather promising one from what the captain has told me. You will attend me personally. What? My lady? You heard me. I will not stand idly by while I have the power to make a difference. Together, we will see justice done for all, as your vow and your princess demand.
Lady Soldia, I understand. Forgive me my hesitation. My life and my sword are yours to command. I have great expectations for you. I trust you will not disappoint me. Right. There's no telling where our culprit will strike again, so we must begin our investigation at once. There are witnesses to be questioned, clues to be gathered. Come. Now, Lady Soldia. Ever the stubborn child. I wish you the best of luck, Brandon. You'll need it. And more. Bodrick, his name is a question. Wid lad. What you doing, lad? Hey, you alright? It's this thing I do. The way you were holding your head as if racked by a terrible pain. What happened to you just now? I saw your past when Brandon was assigned to Princess Bitchy Fits? That's what we'll call her. Princess Bitchy Fits. Lady Soldia, you saw her with your mind's eye? Then it is as I suspected, you have the gift too. You're like Brandon. What do you mean he's like Brandon? Why have you come to me? What is it that you seek? We want the Ring of Orthus. I see, and for this hunt of yours you've come to Ilbeg in search for the claws of Orthus.
You've committed the cardinal sin of boring me.
Mossily Badfly has sacrificed themselves for Zodiac.
Oh my gosh, Mostly Bad Fly, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel on your first visit. Welcome to the living room community. Please join in my Discord if you like to. I hope you enjoy your month of ad-free viewing and your emotes and everything like that. Thank you so much. Very cool. Type in chat for Mostly Bad Fly. I see, and for this hunt of yours, you've come to Ilbeg in search for the claws of Orthus. I'm afraid this is no simple matter. First, I would know that you are capable of facing the eater you seek. There's a spot in a river not far from here in which I used to bathe, until a number of beasts grew equally fond of it. If you are the warrior you claim to be, they should pose no challenge whatsoever. Enjoy your P-card emote. P-card. That's for you. I have questions. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. P-card. See to the beast, Nautil. Sol Ul and I have things to discuss. Okay, grandson. Wait. Quizzy, get on the wheel. We're gonna go kick some ass. I'm on another TNG watch, so it's perfect. Are you serious? Hey! Because of the follow...
Train started.
It was because of the follow in the sub. Mostly Batfly, thank you so much for that amazing one-person hype train. That single-handed hype train. Amazing. We just hit Season 3 for our first watch. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to say. Are you seriously doing a rewatch of The Next Generation? You may want to join the Discord for certain, because this is my first time watching the series, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Riker kind of fell off a little bit, but I don't hate it because Worf is picking up the slack. Me and Riker have a little difference of how we're supposed to interact with crew members, but I'm pretty sure Worf is right up there with like how I would expect a person to behave. DS9 might be my favorite. This is my first time ever Star Trekking. This is my first time ever trekking. Imagine bathing a pneumo. Do we imagine that they're slimy? What are they like? What do you think that they're like? I imagine they love it, right? Oh no, because it's like bathing a dog. So if you go into the pneumo society, if you go into their little cave there and you say, "You want a bath?" Do you think they'll all like run away? They would just flee in terror. What if they're just Squappa super swole? Stop it. I don't want to picture this. Batfly. Batfly, you killed me. Oh my god. Like, imagine you take... The Numo takes its robe off and it just has like a huge burly chest with like pecs and a six-pack of abs, like inguinal lines going down into their pants. Numo with fuck lines? What have we done here? Did we just rule 34 the Numo? This is awful. This is awful. This is what Benadryl does to me. This is what Benadryl... It's not my fault. Who's the one that brought up bathing them? Let's blame Cinder. BRB? Barbie's like, I need a palate cleanser. Barbie's like, I need to go talk to my priest real quick. Who was the one that talked about them being swole? Mostly Batfly. Welcome to the community. You're gonna fit right in. You're gonna fit right in. It seems like every day we're meeting a new friend that just fits right in. See to the beast, Nautil. Sol Ul and I have a few things to discuss. I already saw to the beasts. The beasts are no more then. I'm gonna withhold further speculation. You can DM me. Good, good. I had the heart to do it myself. For there were no ordinary beasts, but my old friends who survived the flood. Victims of the curse you had heard us speak of in your vision. So this curse transforms people into monsters? Like how sin eaters can spawn more of their own kind? I will speak no more of this, or other matters until you have completed the task I set before you. This is not negotiable, grandson. Nautil accepted my terms, and so must you. So secretive, both of you. Can't we all just speak plain? Your comrade refuses to acknowledge his situation. This may take time, but I am patient. Indeed. I've dealt with many stubborn a child in my life. They made me gather a whole bunch of strange mushrooms. Hopefully we can get some answers. Okay, so that's level 78. So we'll wait. God, I love that he's just like, your friend's being very stubborn. I would really like it if they would acknowledge their part in this. Okay, teleport to where are we headed now? We gotta do... Did I lose Quizzy again? No, he's still here. Okay. It's like my little pet rock. I'm like, where's my pet rock? Quizzy's like my phone in real life. I go to another room and I'm like, wait, I left my phone in the other room. And then I have to go back and get it. Quizzy is my phone. So the other job quest... There's 4, right? So we did how many? 3? We did 2? So there's Neilbert in Amarang, I think. Or in Calusia. So we're going to go to Calusia, and then we're going to go to... So we're going to go to Calusia, and then we're going to go to Crystarium to do Gyat. To do the Gyat quest line. You know what I mean? Hey. Oh, I think that's why I lose Quizzy sometimes, because when I teleport on the whale, I think I failed to remember to bring him with me. So was this it? This wasn't it? Oh, I'm sad. Was it an Amarang? Oh, it was an Amarang. Okay, so let's teleport to Amarang. How are we doing on Gil? We only have 5.5 Gil? 5.5 million? Feels bad, man. I think it's Emerang. Yeah. All right, off we go. We're gonna find... What is this? Scavengers Assemble? Oh, that's for ether currents. Oh no, I think I'm wrong. Wait, oh, Neilbert's Lament. There we go. Pictomancer. Boom. And it's time for Adventures in Pajamas. I'm gonna have to get the magic bed mount as soon as I can, because this outfit is so Little Nemo in Dreamland, especially with the wand that I'm wearing. This wand makes me so happy. I have the Pictomancer Figment, just in case anyone's new to stream and wants to see my amazing Pictomancer setup. It's like Harold and the Purple Crayon meets Little Nemo Adventures in Dreamland meets Sailor Moon. Makes me very happy. Oh, I just noticed the little base of it glows up as well. This really does look like one of those like 99-cent plastic Sanrio toys. Just so good. That breaks like if you look at it funny. Oh god, it's Cerigg. Oh god, it's Cerigg. You guys... It's Cerigg? Do I have permission to take like a quick little break before I get into Cerigg? He's so annoying to me. I'm gonna take a quick little break and then we'll get into Cerigg. I'm gonna come back mentally prepared to wrap my mind around this guy. And then I'm going to... I know. Me too, Quizzy. Me too, Quizzy. Me too. Okay, so hang tight for just a moment. And I'm not going to do any advertisements or anything like that. I'm just going to take a quick streamer break so that I can bio and get some water and rest my throat for a second. Thanks so much for hanging out with me and making me a part of your day. And again, joining the living room community so quickly. Thank you. I am reheating some coffee cup number 2 of the day. And yeah, and I just did some squats and I'm reheating coffee. And I was just wondering if anyone else here hates Cerigg as much as I do. That's the thing I'm mostly wondering is, does anyone else hate Cerigg? Yeah, not done. Yay, not done. Okay, yeah, no, not done. Not done streaming. Just taking a quick little break so that I can refresh myself before we get started with Cerigg's quest line. Hashtag we hate Cerigg. And then as soon as I get back, we're going to start up with the quest line again. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go now. Here we go now. Stop it. Cringe. Let me lower this. Okay. Cerigg, Tainer. You and Cerigg have shown me no end of kindness. I will do all in my power to recover my memories and return the favor whenever I can. Cerigg has good tidings he would share with you. Okay. Folding laundry, yes. Oh, I love folding laundry. I really do. I hate doing laundry. If you do the laundry, I'll fold it and put it away. Good news, friend. Tainer here has told me that his memories are starting to come back to him. There's one recollection in particular he says he's eager to discuss with the two of us. Tell us, lad, what is it? I took an extended break to play 14 Reverse Adulting. I'm streaming a replay of Shadowbringers to adults. Is this childing? Am I childing? Am I... Let's just agree that everything we do as a grown-up is adulting. Yeah? As time goes by, please don't sing it. Please don't sing it. As time goes by, memories of my earlier days return to me piece by piece. Neilbird and I kind of ate that, I'm not going to lie. Needlebird and I were born to members of a great consortium of mages. From our earliest years, we were tutored in the magical arts by some of the realm's greatest scholars. The consortium's leaders sought to find a way to open a hole in time and space, a portal to other worlds by which they might summon forth beasts of great power. Neilbird and I were chosen to participate in the research. Are they opening void portals? Summoning great beasts from beyond our world? You're a mage. Jocktal, is that even possible? Yeah, if it's void sent? Perhaps he speaks of void sent. Void sent? Well, I never heard of them. But I'll take that as answer as a yes. Mages come up with the damnedest ideas, eh? And yet I don't understand. Why ever would they use 2 young boys for such a dangerous experiment? Patriarchy. Patriarchy. The beasts our masters sought to summon reside in the planes most distant from our own. Reaching across such a great distance requires a tremendous sort of innate ethereal power. And so our masters set about to breed the perfect mage. This is getting weird. Marriages were arranged to wed the mightiest members of the consortium to one another, in hopes that they would bring forth children of theretofore unheard of magical aptitude. Finally, they succeeded. And you were born, and Neilbird. Eugenics! Indeed. From even before we could speak, we were taught the complex incantations required to breach the boundaries between worlds. Literally the worst nightmare of every Gridanian hearer and every Pajal. Literally the worst nightmare.
We practiced these spells day after day, night after night for what seemed like an eternity. At long last, we were deemed ready to attempt the summoning. Sadly, the experiment ended in failure. The pull from beyond the rift was too strong to resist, and I was sucked into a hollow of my own creation. There I remained trapped, alone and adrift in that empty void, until Jocktal called me back to this world. Last over a century passed since that fateful day. There's one thing I still... Aw. Thank you for the smoochies, Mugshul. If so many years have truly passed, why is it you've not even aged a whit? Cannot say for certain, but I remember words of my teachers. The rift is not unlike a border between the countless worlds, a place that exists beyond time and space. If it is true that the rift exists outside of our concept of time, then it's all too possible that even seconds spent in that empty pocket could correspond to months, years, or even decades in our world. And so you've returned to us just as you were that day, while over a century passed for the rest of us. Why didn't Nilbert save you? Shouldn't it have been as simple as opening up another portal to the void where you were trapped? I feared that would have been close to impossible. You know, opening a portal and reaching as far into the rift as we did required all of our energies to be focused in unison. So in losing you, not only did Nilbert lose his friend, he lost his only chance at saving you. Talk about being dealt a rough hand. Fear not, I have good news to share as well. I do believe I've managed to recall the incantations needed to summon and manipulate the hollows. Summoning beasts from beyond the rift is far beyond my powers, but I might just be able to seal up the hollows for Nessus, so enjoy summoning. What say you, friends? Shall I give it a try? Ho ho! Now that's music to my ears. But let's not be too hasty. Let's not be too hasty. After all, the last time you tried to use this magic, there were some complications, to say the least. Yes, we must take the necessary precautions before confronting Phronesis in earnest. Let us meet outside the village, where Tainer can test out his magic safe from harm. Okay. As we round off on hour 3 of streaming, I just want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me today, making me part of your daily routine. It is my pleasure to be streaming for you. Quizzy. Okay. Quizzy might be doing a thing right now. Oh, there he is. Okay. So from here, we gotta go south out of more soup. I do feel like, for some reason, every time I get out of a Cerigg cutscene, I feel like I don't love it. I don't love it. No, I can't explain it. Every time I get out of a Cerigg cutscene, I feel like the energy just drained a little bit. Can't help it. Every other character, I feel like, revitalizes energy and stuff. I think it has. Maybe it has to do. Maybe for me, it has to do with the idea that it's like using and abusing kids and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. I do know the pacing last time just destroyed me. Hopefully this doesn't go on much longer than doing the solo duty and stuff. Ever wonder what the world looked like in the days before the flood? I suppose we could ask the boy. This wall probably wasn't there. If you are above the... Okay, I've got a... this band. I'll be right back. You wait here, okay? You wait there. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a really intense storyline. But I do feel like the energy shifts after Cerigg. That's why I'm excited to save Giot for the end.
Wicked Wide, you did it, lad. Sadly, I have not the strength to reach further beyond, nor keep the portal open for more than a few moments. No, I'll need further training before I can face... Vernesis! Where in the hell does that bastard come from? Danger music. Damn it all, I'm too close. I can feel it pulling me in. No, Neilbert, these are my friends. You mustn't hurt them. Now? Maybe doing all of these back to back to back was a mistake. I feel like I'm going to give myself an aneurysm with all these echoes. Yeah, this is the first time they're showing you Silva ever in this game. And if it wasn't for replaying this, I would have no idea who the hell that was. Well, this isn't good. The cave-ins probably sealed off the tunnel beneath us, with no recourse but to press on without our companions. You heard her. What'll it be?
I suppose it falls to us to slay the beast and collect the bounty. Perhaps you and your band could care to take the lead.
Spare me a japes. You've no intention of giving up your prize. Mind you, I too made a promise of my companions. Promise I mean to keep.
I told you that splitting up was a bad idea. If Brandon and Renda-Rae were here, the second-rate spellcaster would be no match for us.
Now, Silva. Let's not forget who our true foe is here. Amit, you are certain that if we slay this monstrosity, the cave-ins will cease? According to the miners, the beast was first sighted on the same day as the tremors began, its very presence sucking the mountain dry of ether. We dwarves know these caves as well as we know our own bodies, trust me. And I suppose we'd better make short work of it before everything comes crashing down. And where do you think you're going?
My apologies. I took your ceaseless prattling as an invitation to proceed on my own.
Think yourself clever, do you? You have an uncommon confidence to think you can fell the beast without aid. Answer me this. Why is it you are so intent on claiming this bounty for your own?
The bounty? Why indeed. At any rate, unless you've a mind to stand around here until we all get crushed, we'd best be moving on, yes?
Finally, something we can all agree on. And so I have a proposal. Let's say we band together and until our battle here is won. The tremors grow stronger. No doubt a cave-in is imminent. Let us vanquish the enemy with our combined strength and quit this place before it becomes our tomb. Eyelashes.
Until the battle is won, then. After that, I go my own way.
Huh. New fan theory. Relive Neilbert and Ardbert's initial adventure. Ah, cool. We get to play as Neilbert now. I have kind of a new fun theory for no reason in particular. Neilbert is the soul reflection for Xenos. And I'm saying that because I feel like Xenos slipped into the rift. Like he has rift things, you know? Riftiness. Okay, so fire costs mana, right? And then if I want mana back, then I cast ice. Apparently I can also do flare. Cool. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. That's cool. 90 damage over time. Okay, cool. All right, nice. Good skills, good skills. Thunder on you. Thunder on you. Yeah, so I feel like we'll do two ices, and then a flare. That flare is great. That flare is really cool. Ronkin flare. What's this? It leads deeper within. And we really should have asked for a map. Not that it'd be much use after all these cave-ins. We should have asked for a map, he says. Well, aren't you a big boy? Is Silva a paladin? It seems as though she is. Woo-woo. Oh yeah, I'm hurt. Thank you. Very nice, Silva. Yeah, she's definitely a paladin. I love these little mini adventures where you get to play as other people. Still think you could have managed on your own, mage? Perhaps. It would have been more than a struggle than I expected. Stubborn. That's him, the one who drinks of the mind's ether. All right, let's put this oversized bull out to pasture. My magics are yours for now. I'll take the front. The battle is on. Electrocution. And then we just keep doing our fire spells. How many can I do? 5? Oh, it's time to do flare. There we go.
Bovian bull. Our brick vulnerability keeps going up. I'm pretty sure if we don't down him soon... There we go. That should do it, Silva. You want me to limit break now, huh? It's glowing and everything. There you go. Meteor, falling star. That's pretty cool. Get some mana back. Get out of the way of this. Lightning. What does it mean to do? Our foe's up to something. That was a close one. I like the personality that they have with each other. Are we missing one? Lamet, Neobert. Oh yeah, okay. I guess we don't have Renda-Rae yet in the group. They must have met Neobert before Renda-Rae. Looks like Lamet met Ardbert first. At least that's what it seems like. Get some mana back. Go ahead and put on my dot again. I did some research into headphones. I'm tired of using these because I can't really hear a lot of the game on it. That's why I'm always asking you guys what it sounds like how it sounds. I can't really get good sense of my audio leveling, not even when I'm like editing on my own. I just can't wear those over-the-ear headphones. They're so uncomfortable for me. It's like I was trying to find ones that go in the ear that don't that don't sound like crap, really. Unholy power, get behind me, friends. Oh, we got some wings? Nice. That's good stuff. Over the ear? I don't know if over the ear would work for me. I've never done them long term. I would hate to find out that they don't work for me. I know in the ear works fine. It's just that they all sound horrible in my experience. Duty complete. I did find one pair that I'm a little bit interested in. Minotaur. Minotaur? I think it's Minotaur. We've done it. Now to find ourselves a way out. The tremors continue, but why? The fiend has been vanquished, and its ether returned to the mountain. He was a load-bearing boss. Oh, the ones on the temple? I don't think I could do that either. We were wrong. No, it was not the creature itself that was causing the quakes. Look at load-bearing bosses all over the place. Ah, yes. The crystal courses with nigh inconceivable power. A vast wellspring of ether accumulated over the ages. Yes, the beast was but a hungry creature, drawn here by the stone, as was I. You had no interest in the bounty all along. The stone has been left unchecked for too long. The sheer volume of ether it houses is now so vast and overwhelming it threatens to bring the entire mountain down. For how many years have I searched for it, the precious relic that could afford me the power I needed to save my friend? You mean to take the stone from this place? But then what would happen to the mountain? If the ether is not returned to the earth, it is but a matter of time until the mine collapses. The miners, those who live at the foot of the mountain, countless lives would be lost. There's no time. What can we do? Tainer, my friend. Damn it. Wow, that looked beautiful. Yeah. Tremors have stopped. Tainer, please forgive me. I promise you this, as long as I walk this earth, I shall never, never give up hope. That's when Heidelin recruited him. That stone was yours to do with as you pleased, and still you chose the fate of many over that of your friend. In return to your sacrifice, I would make you an offer. Come with us. Let us join you in your search for a means to save your comrade. The life of an adventurer isn't an easy one, but I dare say you'll strike me as the sort who might enjoy it. So what say you? We'll travel the realm together and lend our strength to whatever unfortunate souls we encounter along the way, and who knows, before you know it, that might just stumble upon a way to rescue you and Tainer. Hi, Mia. Welcome back. I would like that very much. Tainer, forgive me. I may have failed you today, but mark my words. For as long as I walk this land, I will not abandon hope, and will find a way to bring you back to us. Today I find myself in the company of new companions, and for now, I must lend them my strength, just as they lent theirs to me. I love that all of the Warriors of Light happen to have these, like, really tragic backstories. Not all, are you alright? It was just a cough, Tainer. Worry not, for Nessus is long gone. I launched a few arrows in its direction while I was distracted by Tainer's spell, and it just stole away. Anyhow, I'm glad you're awake and on your feet again. Come now, let's hurry back to Mortsu before the bastard has a change of heart comes back for us. I think it's completely insane that every single time we come across these guys, we're having echoes. It's so unfortunate for the people that were around. We could easily get them killed. Like, could you imagine? Could you imagine going to the echo, you come back and just surrounded by dead bodies? Like, you slip into the echo, you're like, I'll be right back, I'm just having a brief hallucination. And you come back and you're just surrounded by death. Like, oh my god. What have I done? Last call. Upsy daisy. Upsy daisy. Oh, you're not in the party again? Oh, that's right. I had to leave you because of the duty. Worry not, I would do anything to help Tana. After all, I'm going to continue to do my best to help Tana. You know, helping Tana is about helping Tana. And the thing is, when you help Tana, you really want to Tana about the help. Because it's the helping Tana that helps Tana. So it's not the most successfully written role quest. I don't know what it is. Maybe somebody else could help me out here. Am I hallucinating, or is this one just not as good? It's not a very good critique that I've come up with. I think for some reason, like every other, like, yeah, all the other ones are okay. So Renda-Rae, I cried. So it's not the emotion of it. I'm definitely not hallucinating. Okay, so like seeing Ardbert is cool. We're getting to see Ardbert in all of them though, so it doesn't win any points for this one. We're getting to see Silva in all of them. Like, nothing about it is bad, it's just not good. It's just, you know what it is? It's the Maze Runner effect. I tried reading the book Maze Runner. I made it about halfway through of the second book before I gave it up, and so it's one of the only series in my life that I've ever not finished. Every other quest line is making me feel things, right? This one is just telling me things were hard. It's not really instilling any feeling in me. In fact, they're kind of getting on my nerves a little bit. It's the difference between somebody being like able to make you feel bad about what they're going through and someone who just trauma dumps. That's what's happening. This quest line is trauma dumping. You also did not finish the Maze Runner books? I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. It's just trauma dumping. Could it be that could it be that Neilbert came back for me? Oh, 100%. You really gave us a scare back there. Clutching your head in pain with the deadly Sin Eater in plain sight. Let me guess, you had another one of your visions, didn't you? Yeah, sorry about the bad timing about that thing. I'm not really in control of when Heidelin wants to tell me things. But here's what I learned. It's like, thanks for making sure I didn't get killed while I did that. While I slipped away into nothingness. Gee, thanks. Why takes me? So that's how Neilbert and Ardbert met up. Just goes to show you that in times of crisis, even the bitterest of rivals can turn fast friends. Now, let's see if I have this straight. Neilbert made it his life's mission to save Tanner here. Save Tanner. Knowing that his own energies wouldn't suffice, he went in search for a relic that would afford him the etheric power necessary to reach beyond this world. We just did this. And deep in the mines that day, he found it. Yet in the end, he decided to sacrifice the stone and to his own cause, yet save the lives of countless innocents who called the mountain home. And so he did this first step down the path of a hero, a warrior of light. If I'm reading this as if I just want to get it done with, it's only because that's exactly how I feel. No, that's why he came back to this place? Why he still summons the hollows as he did so many years ago? Yes! I'm gonna bash my head against the stone wall behind them. At least it's really realistic looking. There could be no doubting it. Even now that he's become a Sin Eater, bereft of memory, reason, or any sense of his own actions, the ghastly shell of what was once Neilbert still haunts the wastelands, searching for a way to bring back his own friend and save Tanner. Is he really trying to save Tanner? I only knew him as a child, and the whole idea of Sin Eaters and Warriors of Light, it was so new to me. Even as the pieces come together, I could not truly believe that Neilbert and this Phronesis were one and the same. But when our gazes met, standing out there in the wastes. In an instant, I knew without question. This was my friend. A friend who had been searching for me all these years. They're trying so hard to make you feel something and it's just not happening. Leaving work, be home soon. If you're still streaming when I get home, I'll see you soon. At last, I know what I must do. I must stop Phronesis, that my dear friend may finally know peace. I would do the same. Thank you, my friends. In the battle, I was able to push Phronesis' hollow away from Cerigg, if only a short distance. With more training, I'm sure I can learn to close them up entirely. After all we've already seen from you, I've no reason to doubt you. If you're game, so are we. Finally, some cause for hope, huh? But still, we must exercise caution. The last time the boy worked his magic, our foes showed up faster than you can say, Phronesis. While this might be simple coincidence, the likelihood is high that the casting of the spell itself summoned the Sin Eater to us. You'd best avoid casting any similar incantations until we're prepared for the final confrontation. I want you to stay close for now. Devote yourself to your studies, and hone your skills to whatever degree you can, in the safety of the village. In the meantime, Nautil and I will redouble our training efforts as well. Should we succeed in finding a way to counteract the Hollows, it will come down to our firepower versus our foes. We must be at full strength for the battle, lest we allow victory to slip between our fingers. Ugh. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's finally over. Wow, why? I have to wonder. What is it about that quest line that's not doing it so much for me? It's so much talking about emotions and not any feeling of emotions. I think that's what it is. All right, let's go back to the Crystarium. So I've got to get in touch with our friend Giot. Cerigg doesn't have a function. It's just like... yeah. Our quest should have been with the kid. Cerigg's only function was to get the kid out and then to tell us that we should find him a caretaker as soon as we can. And then 5 minutes later, he's like, I'll never abandon this child. The only difference between those 2 minutes was that he learned the kid had magic powers. If it weren't for the bonus scene, we wouldn't even bother with Cerigg, I tell you what. But there's a bonus scene, right? We're doing this for a reason. I dare say. I dare say. Right? I think there is. Gion appears to be consuming ale with even greater veracity than usual. Here we go. Lolly ho! I'd ask if you were here for a drink, but I know you ain't. You get that serious look about you. As usual. I got my usual here too. My 5th round of it, in fact. Okay. Why so few, you ask? Well, I stepped away for a while to do some research. But that Morin bloke kicked me right out of the cabinet of curiosity and then banned me for life. Still just a wee bit of meat on a book and he chases you out with the fury of 1,000 floods. That man could use a drink if you ask me. What? What's the glare for? Well, don't tell me you've been siding with him over me. We're supposed to be partners. And after I worked so hard to find new information on Saphrosine, drank so much, sat with those dusty tomes until not one, but both of my buttocks were numb. So, did you find anything? You know, after what I went through at the cabinet, your complete refusal to acknowledge anything I do is kind of comforting, actually. Anyhow, I did get some new information from a reliable source. A drinking buddy of mine. Scene was seen recently in the Raktika Greatwood. If we do some of us signature slaying in the forest, there's a chance we'll draw it out. I figured that sitting around thinking is getting us nowhere, and research can only take us so far, so why not? Maybe fighting it together will teach us something we couldn't learn otherwise. We can't kill it, but the two of us should be more than capable of getting a few whacks in and making an escape. I fought it before, and come away fine. Mostly. So that's the plan. Maybe a slither bro, and then we go a pummeling. And then we go a pummeling. I like that it's a pummeling. Sorry, I just had to make sure my recording was working. My recording is working, everyone. Yay! All right, so from here we're going to let me think for a second. Slitherborough. The Raktika. We're gonna get Lockheed on. We're gonna get Lockheed. Giat. There's Giat. Okay, so we don't actually have to go out to where the Lahi is, which is good. We're just 3 dwarfs. This is great. I love the 3 dwarf look that we've got going on. There you are. So I didn't mention it earlier, but I've been looking for Saphirine before. And almost everyone in Slitherborough, actually. Sure, there were not a lot at first. Well, with the worshipping of the darkness and all, but once you get to know them, share a few drinks, they're not bad folks. Make a fine wine, too. Shame you can't get it anywhere else. Anyhow, they've been helping me out while I enjoy the local spirits. Seems that Saphircine's shown itself in the blind forest of Ixmaya, east of here. Let's go there and slay a few sin eaters each, like we did before, see if that brings it to us. Alright, time to go slay sin eaters in Raktika. It's 3:20 a.m., so we're not going to get Lockheed on. That's really nice. We're going to head east of here. I don't think I remember the Raktika nighttime music. Oh yeah, I do. It's like a slowed down kind of like pleasant Lahi. Beautiful. The blind forest of Ixmaya. With blue flowers. That lyrical piano. Lahi, when I had Ebola. Lahi, and when I lost Yashtola. Flare is such a much prettier spell than Quake. Such much prettier. A hostile presence. Good dia on both of them. I'm gonna slap the ground. I think we're just out here casually killing sin eaters, no big deal. And just casually killing sin eaters. Oh boy. Alright, let's kill the Gizmalook. Then we get on the whale. I cast Banish. I saw a funny little meme of the Final Fantasy VI gang. Or was it, I think it was 4 rather. Whichever one Banish was used the most in. And then their enemy was Mariah Carey in her Christmas outfit. And the person was casting Banish. In the second frame, it was her getting sucked into the void. And then in the third one, it was like the empty battle section. And then all the victory, like the allies raising their hands victoriously. More Sin Eaters. Hey, thanks for lurking, everybody, and spending some time with me. I really appreciate you being here with me and spending your hump day watching me replay the Role Quests, Shadowbringers. We're going to be doing level 77 MSQ next stream because we definitely got our Role Quest finished for Wheel or Woe. For the most part, they're great. I think Cerigg is the only one that I have a real trouble with. I like Giat a lot. Lurik, the drama with Lurik is pretty fun. They said the GIF with an Oculus first frames. I click play. It was just first videos. I only want for. Oh Lord. Bodrick. That's malevolent. That's malevolent. Right then. That looks good. Well, not good, but you take my meaning. Now, we have to settle in and hope that Sapphrosine's feeling charitable today. Oh, I have to dissolve. Sorry. 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 Malevolent Bodrick. Where is it? I'm nearly out of wine. Oh, there. Don't forget, we still need to find out how it does what it does, so make sure you're watching, not just walloping. Alright, don't just wallop. Watch closely. Wait for it. There. Why doesn't it fix the other one, though? Well, makes our lives easier, I guess. Charge! Take down the weakling first. Now, if I cast Medica, it will affect them, okay. That's one Aquatus. Ain't no match for us. Put on a Tetra. Okay. Now, how's it doing this? How does it do that so fast? Right, divide and conquer then. You take Sapphosine. Okay, so his name is, or Giat's name, title is the Aleforged. I love that.
Ale forged. 25,000 damage for that Afflatus. Wow. Ah, take that, you. What? So this was, in this role quest, you actually got to attack the Sin Eater. In another one, you got to play as the Sin Eater. In two others, you played as the Sin Eater, right? Of course not. Healing magic is so annoying. No offense intended. Dwarf on dwarf action, white mage on white mage action. Oh god, not right now. Not tall, not again. I swear, if I keep having echoes in the middle of fights, one of these days I'm gonna wake up in a coma. So, this is the Guardian. You excited, Lamet? Yes, of course. I mean, I've come this far. I will claim the legacy of Ranka. Oh, and we get to play as Lamet. Awesome. So this is their equivalent of the Jubal Library, I suppose? Yixtilton. Well, let's go. What do we have here? We've got Ronkin Renew. Restores all, so that's Benny. Medica is gonna give... Nope. There's no regen. Okay, let's go. There's no regen and there's no wind. I can't seem to click on Silva. There we go. Okay, so let's do one of these. Ronkin Cure 2. Not my voice cracking. I do love the way he attacks with those books. Please do come to me. Renda-Rae is hurt. Be right back, gotta reboot. I'll see you when you get back. I'm not fully healed soon. I think I might. Uh-oh, fully healed, huh? Let's do a Ronkin Renew then. Oh, shit. I could use some help. Okay. And she's using her limit break. And I need to do a Ronkin Cure and a Ronkin Medica. Okay, so she's all good now. Pop him off. It's going for you, Lamet. Come here. Who said that? Maybe Ardbert? Probably Silva. Oh, ouch. Silva, help. Oh, I got doomed. Hit it with everything you got? I don't think I was supposed to get doomed. Hit it with everything you've got. Oh, my doom is gone? Sweet. I was like, how did I get... Oh boy, I'm doomed. Everyone all right? All's well. Now let's get what we came for. The lost restorative magic of Ronka. It's the rare heal to full to redeem doom thing. Okay, that's why I had to full heal Ardbert. Got you. Can you sense the power in it? On Gilgamesh, there's a full heal to remove confusion mechanic. Yes, there can be no mistakes, Silva, and this is it. And my only path is forward. Wise Guardian, in the name of the Royal House of Ronka, I implore you, grant me your knowledge. Huh. I don't remember that being anywhere else. Lamet. Chosen! I did it! The spell is mine at long last. I can save my sister. And you will. We'll meet up with Brandon and Neilbert and we'll go see you home. Hey, O he of inferior beardliness, Eggface, Hobson, get it together for stone's sake. Singing into the past is a nice trick and all, but could you maybe, like, I don't know, wait until we're not in mortal peril next time? Driving Saphosine away without me pulverizing you in the bargain was no mean feat. If it weren't, well, me, we'd both be dead right about now. Sorry about that. I hope you learned something, worth the trouble at least. So, Lamet was after a spell from old Ronka? That could be the secret of Saphosine's power, but it's hard to know for sure. Whatever Lamet did to pry those secrets out of the ruins was right complicated by the sound of it, and she took the power with her. We need to think about how we can confirm what you saw. Maybe find out what it was that magic actually does. Yeah, over a nice mug of ale. No, mead. No, ale first, and then mead. Is it mead first and then ale? Lahid! And then we get Lahid. So are we back at the Crystarium? Yeah, it's time to meet back at the Crystarium. Oh my god. And we get one more Lahi on the way out, like a slap on the butt. Like a little slap on the booty. Like a little slap on the booty. Let's close out this quest line. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday, that you're getting all your chores done, that you're doing your things. Thanks for lurking and hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Giats. There we go. Walking up these stairs. I love the wood. Is this wood or is it stone? I guess it's stone. It looked like dry wood from the top. That's nice. Nothing goes down so well after a fight than ale. Ain't no higher truth in this world than that. Don't give me those, oh, there goes Gia, waxing philosophical about ale again eyes. Yes, I'm doing this for your own good.
It's plain that you never had a proper education. It's like this. You pick the right booze for the job, then you get your ramp for before and after physical fights. Of course, you get your mead for reading, wine for singing, and your hard liquor for those times when you need to tell some Hobson to go stick his head in the forge. Me, I'll be switching to the mead. I think I might find something about what happened in Lamet's sister if I look through my village's old annals. And hopefully I can get my hands on some historical records of Ranka. Moren be damned. I don't know what you'd be able to get yourself into while I'm at it, but you'd be sure to bring the right drink for the job. I'll let you know when I got something worth pursuing. Little take-home gift. Little take-home present. Just bring it with you. Whee! Alright. So that's it for Role Quests, right? Oh boy, not a moment too soon. Not a moment too soon. We're rounding out at 4 hours here, so I think that's going to be where I call it for the day. Well, thanks everyone for a nice Wednesday. You make being sick feel great. I'll be sure to let you all know on Discord when I'm going to be live next. The next live stream should be 12 p.m. tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to be doing level 77 MSQ. Yay, we love gifts. If it's a real gift. Yeah, if it's a real gift. All right, thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for the stream support. And yeah, keep making the world a better place just by being in it, okay? All right, I'll see you later. Thank you for the stream. It was really nice to meet you in the community. Mostly Bad Fly, thank you for the immediate follow and sub. I can't wait to show you MSQ. Good stream. Thank you, Hex. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. I appreciate it. It was a little bit medicated, but I had a good time. Mostly Bad Fly. Yeah, thanks again for that. That was very confirming. I can't wait to show you MSQ. And if you got a character near Adamantoise that you want to bring by, we're going to start at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Feel free to go to my house, my lot, or meet me in Gridania, usually at Adamantoise. You can find me there. Thank you for streaming. You're welcome, Kosh. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you're interested in joining my socials, there's my socials here. If you're even thinking about it, I appreciate you thinking about it. I've got a link to wishlist and in my bio, as well as information about the next games that we're going to be playing. So give those a holler if you feel like hollering out those. I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.